Hello, everybody. Welcome here to Maury Courts. I'm Nick Toner. You're watching Laker basketball here on the MAC TV Sports Network. Today we have the Mid-Michigan College Lakers hosting the North Central Michigan College Timberwolves. Mid-Michigan coming to this contest 20-2 overall, 8-0 in the conference, winners of 16 in a row, ranked number 6 in the NJCAA rankings. And they will host, like I said, North Central Michigan College, who come into this contest 3-19, 2-6 overall in the conference, with no streak to speak of.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Maury Courts and Mid-Michigan College, welcome to today's NJCAA Division II basketball game between our visitors, the Timberwolves of North Central Michigan, and your Mid-Michigan College Lakers. At this time, we ask that you please rise and direct your attention to the American flag on the east wall for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, let's get into the starters for the North Central Michigan College.
First for our visitors, the Timberwolves.
Starting first for the Timberwolves is going to be number 4, Brooke Farrellow, a sophomore out of Onaway, Michigan. Number 10, Sierra LeBlanc, a freshman out of Bribly, Michigan. 15, Camilla Wardine, a sophomore out of Saginaw, Michigan. Number 20, Arika Taylor, freshman out of Joliet, Illinois. And number 24, Messiah Shelton, a freshman out of Joliet, Illinois as well.
Wearing number 2, Addison Gray.
For Mid-Michigan, it's going to be Lance Maney's led usual suspects up front. It's going to start off with number 2, Addison Gray, sophomore guard out of Everett.
Wearing number 10.
Number 3, Jeriati Cece, sophomore forward out of Harrison.
Wearing number 14.
Number 10, Paige Ebles, a sophomore guard out of McBain. Number 14, Chloe Watson, a sophomore guard forward out of Hemlock. And number 22, Rachel Rezio, a sophomore guard out of Saginaw. Lakers led by Coach Lance Maney, like I said, and Timberwolves led by head coach Michael Glass. We are set to get underway here, as it's going to be, it should be Shelton jumping. It'll be Wardine jumping for the Timberwolves against Cece for the Lakers. So we are ready to go, and first quarter action is underway in the tip one by North Central Michigan. It's going to start off here at the top of the key with number 10, Sierra LeBlanc. LeBlanc looks for an inside pass to Wardine. Wardine from the baseline, that shot short, and rebounded by Addison Gray. Quickly ahead now to Rachel Rezio. Rezio onto the wing for Watson. Watson to Ebles. Ebles will drive, spins in the paint, kicks out, and a little high for Watson. Can't catch and shoot. She'll drive baseline, finds Cece underneath wide open. And Cece puts the Lakers on the board first here at Maury Courts. Here's Erica Taylor now, and she goes back to LeBlanc. Full court pressure already by Lance Maney and the Lakers. Here's LeBlanc, tied up by Rezio. Pass stole away by Cece. Cece ahead quickly to Rezio in transition. Rezio shot no good as it goes wild out of her hand. And it was last touched by the Timberwolves, so it'll stay with Mid-Michigan here. If this is the first time watching a Laker basketball game here on MAC TV, my clock and score is not official. I am running those both separately from the official game clock
Rachel
as
Rezio
Rezio buries the three-point shot. I try to keep my time and score as close as I can, and if you see me adjusting it, don't worry, I'm just making it match the gymnasium here. And that pass will go out of bounds right in front of me,
Timberwolves basketball.
and Timberwolves will maintain possession here. It will be Taylor to inbound for the Timberwolves. She goes over the top, finds Wardine. Wardine looks inside for Taylor. Taylor underneath, gets the baseline shot to go, and the Timberwolves are on the board. Eagles gives away to Gray. Gray kicks out to Rezio. Rezio triple on the way, off the mark. Long rebound goes to Addison Gray, who gives back to Rezio again. Here's Rezio drive. Finds Watson on the outside. She'll drive inside. Her shot up. No shot, foul on the floor. And Mid-Michigan will inbound underneath their own basket here. Here is Chloe Watson will inbound. And Rezio for three off the mark. Rebound up and lost out of bounds by Cece.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves basketball.
So here's the inbound now by Watson for three on the wing. Misses everything. Picked up by Cece. Now Addie Gray. Here's a drive by Gray. Finds Cece on the baseline. And easy finish there for Geriatu Cece. Here's LeBlanc, quickly covered up by Eagles. Pass across is going to go out of bounds, and it will be Mid-Michigan basketball.
Out of bounds. It's Laker basketball.
Shelton protests to the officials that the ball was tipped, but it will stay with Mid-Michigan here. 7:51 to go in the quarter. Here's Watson now. High off the glass and down for Chloe Watson. Shelton finds LeBlanc on the inbound. Mid-Michigan swarming full court defense here. Here's LeBlanc tied up again, able to keep the basketball, falls out with it, and rolls off onto the floor, picked up by Addie Gray, quickly head down to Rezio. Here's Rezio off the window.
Rachel Rezio for two.
And another transition basket for the Lakers here. Up early, 11-2. And Timberwolves coach Michael Glass calls a 30-second timeout. So we'll step aside. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Maury Courts. I'm Nick Toner. You're watching Laker basketball here on the MAC TV Sports Network. Mid-Michigan hosting the Timberwolves of North Central Michigan College. Mid-Michigan up early, 11-2 here, first quarter. About 7:22 to go. Here is the inbound by Shelton. Looks, finds LeBlanc. LeBlanc tied up quickly by Rezio, finds Shelton. Shelton races across the timeline, and she is fouled. And it will be Timberwolves basketball after the foul.
Mid-Michigan foul on 22, Rachel Rezio.
And that foul will go to Rachel Rezio. She'll pick up her first foul. So Messiah Shelton will inbound here for the Timberwolves, just to my left. And she's going to find Camille Wardine underneath. Wardine's pass back to Shelton. Here's Taylor with a shot. Deep two, rattles around, doesn't go. Rebound for Wardine, and she gets the follow-up. Here's Rezio now for the Lakers, directing traffic, goes inside the Watkins, ball tipped aside, and Shelton with a diving play knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Mid-Michigan. Here's Alexis Dunn to inbound for the Lakers, goes straight to Rezio. Rezio gives back to Dunn. Dunn with speed and aggression here, spins, loses the basketball, and that's picked up by Sierra LeBlanc. Here is LeBlanc, gives way to Erica Taylor. Taylor, cross court to Shelton. Shelton from the free throw line, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Delaney Seaman. Seaman finds Watkins. Watkins underneath for Watson. Watson layup is there. Nice entry pass there by the Lakers to get the easy layup underneath. Here's Messiah Shelton, picked up by Rezio, full court. Across the timeline, dribbles in through the paint, coast to coast bucket for Messiah Shelton. Here come the Lakers with Rezio. Rezio drives, and her layup is good. So here's LeBlanc, the inbound. Goes over the top, looking for Sutton, and taken away by Seaman. Here's Dunn for three, right off the front of the rim. Long rebound's gonna go to Delaney Seaman. She'll step into a triple uncontested, and that's short off the front of the rim. Rebound, Chloe Watson underneath. Here's Rezio triple. That's on the way, and buries it. So 3 triple tries at possession, ends up with a Rachel Rezio wide open shot for the wing. And the Timberwolves take a full timeout, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV.
For the Lakers, number 1, Leah Housel, 3, Jiriatu Cece, and 10.
Hi, my name is Paige Ebles. I'm from Falmouth, Michigan, and I play basketball here at Mid. Being an athlete has gave me many different character traits throughout the years. Grit, determination, resilience are all some of them, and it just develops you as a person and how you go on with that in the future. Playing for Mid is not just playing for yourself, you're playing for your school, you're playing for your teachers, you're playing for everyone who involves themselves in the school. You're playing for Lakers on the front of your jersey, not me. Being an athlete is tough growing up. You have hard practices, you have hard games, you run into things that sometimes you just don't know what to do, but as an athlete, you're taught that adds up and helps you in the end. I chose Mid because a lot of people around me were choosing Mid also, and I just really liked the school ever since I was young. I used to come to games, the teachers, the coach.
Welcome back to Maury Courts. And North Central Michigan here to inbound. And long rebound taken away by Seaman. Still loose though, picked up now finally by Brooke Farrellow. Farrellow finds Sutton. Sutton finds Taylor, now Taylor into the corner. Lillian Stone pass inside, and gonna be a foul on the floor.
Mid-Michigan foul on 3, Jiriatu Cece, that's her first. Team second. Checking in for
So
the Lakers, number 2,
Cece
Addison
will
Craig.
pick up an off-ball foul for the Lakers. And Erica Taylor will inbound for the Timberwolves here. Timberwolves find Sutton. Sutton from the baseline. Shot no good. Rebounded by Leah Helsel. And here comes Paige Ebles now for the Lakers. Ebles over the top for Cece. Too strong. Goes out of bounds.
Timberwolves basketball.
Taylor gets her pass blocked at the entry and taken away by Ebles. And then Ebles looks for Seaman, loses the ball. Picked up by Erica Taylor. Here's Taylor, gets across the timeline. Now she's trapped in the corner. And Delaney Seaman comes up with the steal. Quickly ahead to Ebles. And another Laker transition basket. Farrellow able to get across the timeline. Now quickly trapped by Seaman and Ebles. And lose her footing. And she's fouled. And that's going to go against Paige Ebles.
Laker foul on 10, Paige Ebles, that's her first. Team's third. We have a media timeout on the floor.
So we got a media timeout on the floor, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV.
Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm from Greenville and I play basketball in Mid. Being an athlete has definitely helped me overcome a lot of challenges with being a student and in my everyday life. Competing for Mid is like competing for everyone. We're all a community, we all support each other, and I think it's important that we all give 100% all the time. It has definitely taught me how to have grit and I can do hard things all the time. I chose Mid because of the community feel and how the team is like a family.
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. As always, I'm Nick Toner calling the action for you here on Laker basketball on the MAC TV network. Mid-Michigan up early, 20-6 over the visiting Timberwolves. It has been all defensive pressure for Mid-Michigan, stymieing anything North Central has tried to do here early. So Sierra LeBlanc will inbound, and she finds Camille Wardine. Wardine goes back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc into the corner, finds Farrello. Farrello now drives, kicks out. Now LeBlanc on a drive, loses the ball going up. And there'll be another foul on the floor.
Laker foul 11, Michaela Watkins, her first, team fourth. In for the Lakers, number 20, Alexis Dunn, and 33, Jenna Butcher.
So Michaela Watkins will pick up the foul for Mid-Michigan, and that's going to send Sierra LeBlanc to the line. LeBlanc averaging 7.3 points per game for the Timberwolves. She makes the first. Here's the second for LeBlanc, is up, and it rolls down as well. 2 for 2 for the line for LeBlanc. Here's Evils now in transition for the Lakers. To the rim, off the glass. Tough layup through two, gets it to fall. Nice shot there by Paige Evils. Here's Stone inbounding, finds LeBlanc. Pressure is on by the Laker D. Not allowing an inch for free here as Farrello now gets it across the timeline. Farrello trapped by Evils and Rezio. Picks up her dribble and ball's loose on the floor and picked up by Rezio. Another steal for Mid-Michigan. Here's Evils now in transition. She drives, and we're going to have a foul on the floor as the shot will not count.
Timberwolves foul on 4, Brooke Farrello, her first.
And that's going to be a first foul for Brooke Farrello. Here's the inbound now by Addie Gray. Finds Rezio, triple on the way, and buries it.
Rachel Rezio for 3.
LeBlanc able to get across the timeline though, loses the basketball in the corner. Now it's Evils in transition. Finds Rezio. Rezio mid-range jumper on the way, off the back of the rim and up, rebound by Jenna Butcher. Kicks out, here's Evils for 3, off the mark as well, and that's gonna go out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolf basketball.
Timberwolves basketball. Checking in for the Timberwolves, number 24, Mosiah Shelton. And checking in for the Lakers, number 14, Chloe Watson. 1, Leah Helsel, and 5, Delaney Seaman.
So here's Shelton on the inbound. Looking for Farrello, and pass taken away by Seaman. Seaman, baseline look to Watson, and it's good for 2 more. Excellent play there by Seaman to find Watson underneath in the paint. Here's Farrello now after the inbound. Dribbling through traffic, gets across the timeline, still Farrello. Jump step, and it's being called for a travel.
Checking in for Mid-Michigan, number 11, Michaela Watkins.
Here's Alexis Dunn now. Finds Michaela Watkins. Around the horn here to Chloe Watson. Here's Dunn with pump fake and a drive. Gets inside, spins, in trouble. Wild shot off the window and down for Alexis Dunn to get the and one.
Timberwolves foul on 15, Camille Wardine. That's her second. Team third.
That foul charged to Wardine. That'll be her second.
Alexis Dunn.
Here's Alexis Dunn, freshman out of Greenville, Michigan. Averaging 8.8 points per game and converts the three-point play.
Completes the three-point play. Checking in for the Timberwolves, number 20, Erika Taylor. And in for the Lakers, number 23, Grace Shinovar.
Here is Farrello. Picked up by Helsel immediately. Helsel applying pressure the whole length of the floor. Farrello loses the basketball, and now it's stolen away by Watson. Here's Watson all by herself. Layup, right-handed off the glass is good. 2 more for Chloe Watson. Here's Shelton, quickly ahead to Taylor. Nice transition basket there by the Timberwolves to quickly break the press. Here's Seaman, now finds Watkins. Back to Seaman, drives inside. Ball tied up with Shelton. And we're going to get a tie-up, and it's going to stay with Mid-Michigan here after the tie-up. Got 2:06 to go here, first quarter.
For the Lakers, number 22, Rachel Rezio.
Here's Watson, sure inbound, finds Rezio, now Leah Helsel. Here's Grace Shinovar now, inside for Rezio, and a kick out for a three is Watson, and she buries it. Here is Taylor. Pass deflected, but picked up by Shelton. Pass inside for Sutton, taken away by Watkins. Watkins! And going to be fouled by Shelton as the ball gets thrown off the sidewall.
Timberwolves foul on 24, Messiah Shelton. Her first, team fourth.
It's the first foul from Isaiah Shelton.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Lakers, Michaela Watkins.
And the freshman forward out of Grayling, Michigan, Michaela Watkins will go to the line, averaging 6.2 points per game. Here's her first free throws up and good. Here's the second free throw for Watkins, up and makes it bowl.
Checking in for the Lakers, number 3, Jiriatu CC.
Here's the inbound by Shelton, finds LeBlanc. Quickly picked up by Cheniver. Cheniver in trouble, gives back to Shelton. Shelton able to race across the half-court line, loses the basketball, and then finds a way to pick it back up. Finds Taylor underneath. Wild shot by Taylor, no good, rebounded by Cece. Here comes Rezio again in transition. Leah Helsel from the corner, off the mark. Long rebound goes back to Rezio. Here's Watson, she'll take the triple, and that's off the mark as well. Rebound Cece, and Jiriatu Cece gets the putback. Here is Sierra LeBlanc trying to get across the timeline, and her pass taken away by Chloe Watson. And here's Watson on a 3-0. Gets the easy layup to go for the Lakers. Lakers extend their lead now 41-10 with 50 seconds to go here in the quarter. Here is Shelton with speed. And offensive foul called as Rezio there to draw the charge.
That's her second, team fifth.
So Shelton picks up her second foul.
0, Madison Smith.
And
two,
Mid-Michigan will take
Madison
over.
Gray. Also in for Mid-Michigan, number 20, Alexis Dunn.
It'll be Maddie Smith, the inbound here for the Lakers. Here's Alexis Dunn to carry it up the floor. 43 seconds left in the half. Leah Helsel now. Round the horn, finds Addie Gray. Gray drives, loses the ball momentarily, and she's going to be tied up and gets called for a travel, and Timberwolves will take over. Here is Shelton on the inbound, finds Sutton. Sutton will give back to Shelton. Shelton picked up by Gray for some full court defense. Gets across the timeline, and here comes the trap by Helsel. Tough screen, and we're gonna get an offensive foul as Gray takes a tough screen set by Allie Sutton.
Timberwolves foul on 5, Allie Sutton. That's her first. In for the Lakers, number 14, Chloe Watson.
Here is Dunn. Shot clock turned off here. Here's Gray now on the wing. Inside for Maddie Smith. Kicks out. Cheniver, 3 from the corner. Off the mark. Rebound, Allie Sutton for the Timberwolves. Here is Erica Taylor. She finds LeBlanc. 6 seconds left at half. Here's Shelton. Heaves the 3. Off the window. No good. Rebound, Addie Gray. And she's going to dribble out. He'll heave one of her own. And no good.
Your score, Mid-Michigan College 41.
We've played 10 minutes here at Maury Courts. Mid-Michigan up 41-10 over the visiting Timberwolves. Stick around, we're right back. Second quarter coming your way here on MAC TV.
Checking in for the
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Welcome back to Maury Courts here. Second quarter action as Mid-Michigan leads 41-10 at the break. The Mid-Michigan offense scoring 96 points a game, holding opponents to 58 points a game. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves are scoring 62 points per game, and they are holding opponents to 80 points a game. And rebound there by Chloe Watson. Here comes Watson with speed, straight to the rim, and off the glass for two more. Watson, leading scorer on the floor. Here's LeBlanc. LeBlanc, her pass looking for a stone, goes out of bounds, and Michigan will take over.
Michigan number 10, Paige Evils, and 22, Rachel Rezio.
Here's Paige Evils. Maddie Smith, top of the key. Here's Seaman inside for Watson. Watson turns, jumpers up, off the mark, no good. Rebound to LeBlanc. Here is LeBlanc. Goes across to Shelton. Here's Shelton now. She drives, kicks out, finds Stone for three, and it's no good. Rebound Paige Evils. Still Evils. And finds Delaney Seaman in the corner. She'll drive now. Picks up her dribble, finds Watson. And Rachel Rezio wide open for three, off the mark. Off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Timberwolves will take over.
Checking in for the Lakers, number 3, Kiriatou Cece.
If you're just joining us, Mid-Michigan in the home whites, North Central Michigan in the navy blues. Or I guess it's more of a cobalt blue. Here's Shelton inside for Sutton. Pass taken away by Watson. Watson over the top, finds Evils all alone. Underneath, gets the shot to go with some contact. Here's Seaman, her shot doesn't go. And rebound still loose, and it's going to be last touch by the Lakers. It'll be North Central Michigan basketball as that ball goes out of bounds off the top of the Lady Seaman's head. Here's Sierra LeBlanc. Now back to Shelton, back to LeBlanc. Got to get it across the timeline, and here is the pass now to Shelton. And that pass taken away by Steven. One-on-one, goes with the right hand, gets the basket to go. Full court press has led to quite a few turnovers as it's led to another one here. And it'll be Evils underneath for Seaman, off the window and down. Even more transition buckets here for the Lakers as they're putting on a defensive clinic here against the Timberwolves. Timberwolves struggling to manage any type of offense. Here is Shelton now. Shelton finds Sutton. Sutton to Taylor. Taylor will take a deep two, misses everything, and picked up by Watson. Watson ahead to Evils, too strong, and it'll go out of bounds. And the Timberwolves will take the ball back. 7:42.
11, Michaela Watkins, and 20, Alexis Dunn.
7:42 here in the quarter, as my time was quite a bit off. Here is LeBlanc. Here's Allie Sutton. Sutton looks, finds Taylor underneath. Taylor's going to back it all the way out, goes cross court, and that pass taken away by Dunn. Here's Dunn with the layup in transition.
For two.
And 2 more points for the Lakers as their defense has been swarming these Timberwolves. Long pass by Stone, finds Taylor. Stone inside for Sutton. Sutton shot no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Mid-Michigan foul on 11, Michaela Watkins, her second.
That'll be the second foul for Michaela Watkins. Allie Sutton goes to the line, averaging 4 points a game. And she's a freshman forward out of Kalkaska and makes the first free throw.
Big swish, let's go.
And Sutton makes them both. Here's Dunn. She'll step into a triple uncontested and buries it.
Dunn for three.
Here is Shelton. And trapped it to the corner.
Out of bounds. North Central Michigan basketball.
And North Central will keep the ball here as the ball's tipped away. And she's going to pass to the backcourt for LeBlanc. LeBlanc pass, finds Stone. Stone inside for Taylor, and Taylor can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds.
It's Laker basketball.
Last touch by Taylor, so Mid-Michigan will take over. Here comes Alexis Dunn for the Lakers. Finds Addie Gray on the wing. Inside pass for CC. CC high off the glass. No good. Rebound. And we're going to be tied up between CC and Shelton.
Mid-Michigan possession.
And Mid-Michigan keeps the ball here after the tie-up.
In for the Timberwolves, number 4, Brooke Farrellow.
So Gray will inbound looking. And she's going to find Dunn on the baseline. Dunn underneath. And gets the right-handed layup to go. Here's LeBlanc, goes back to Taylor. Now LeBlanc looking, finds Taylor again. Taylor over to get it across half court. And now she's going to be called for a travel as the defensive pressure is heavy right now for the Timberwolves. Here's Dunn. Dunn drives, gets through traffic, gets the layup to go. And here's Stone after the pass across the timeline. Picked up by LeBlanc, inside for Farrellow, and she loses the ball out of bounds. So Timberwolves finally catch a break against this defense and unable to execute. And Mid-Michigan will take over.
33, Jenna Butcher.
Here's the Lady Seaman now for the Lakers. Watson will drive, finds Gray. Gray outside, here's the Lady Seaman, top of the key for three, and she buries it.
Seaman for three.
Sutton's pass taken away by Watson. Watson inside for Gray underneath. Gray hits the bottom of the backboard, and she's fouled. That'll go against Allie Sutton, I believe.
Timberwolves foul on 5, Allie Sutton. That's her second.
And that will be
First.
against Sutton. It'll be her second. It's going to send
In for the Lakers,
Addison
number 10,
Gray to the
Paige
line.
Eagles. At the line, shooting 2 for Mid-Michigan, Addison Gray.
Addison Gray averaging 8 points a game for the Lakers. She'll shoot free throws here. Addison, a guard out of Everett. And first one rattles off. Second one up and through for the Lakers.
Prepared for the Lakers. Checking in for Mid-Michigan, number 22, Rachel Rezio.
Here's Farrellow now. Looking to try to weave through this traffic. Picks up her dribble and lots of pressure now. And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Michael Glass. He'll take a 30-second break.
We have a media timeout.
So we'll have a media, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Delaney Seaman. I'm from Ithaca, and I play basketball at Mid. Being an athlete can shape you as a person because it teaches you to be tough in any kind of aspect of life. Being a Laker means that you have to have constant dedication, and it's all one big family, and it's all in. Growing up and constantly having tough practices and tough coaches, it just teaches you to become tougher in life in general. I chose mid because of the coaching staff and the environment. I had other offers, specifically one at a different community college, but just the family aspect and like the love that I felt on my visit was just 10 times better.
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. Mid-Michigan up 60-12 over the visiting Timberwolves. It has been all Laker defense for the whole 15 minutes of the contest thus far, as the Timberwolves have been unable to mount any sort of half-court offense. As the full-court press or full-court defense that the Lakers play has been suffocating. The Lakers themselves haven't had to play very much half-court defense at all, as the Timberwolves haven't even, like I said, really even got into a half-court look. As this pass is taken away, and Watson underneath for another turnover basket for the Lakers.
Chloe Watson for 2.
Lead now stands at 50, and we're just halfway through the second quarter. Taylor's pass finds Wardeen. Wardeen on the baseline. Here's some offense that the Timberwolves need. Wardeen. And pass taken away by Eagles and lost to Stone. Here's Sutton underneath, and her layup is good. So Timberwolves finally get some offense cooking, and they got 2 points on the board here. Here's Seaman. Her pass in the corner for Rezio. Rezio drives baseline, stopped up. Her pass cross court. Now swung around inside to Jenna Butcher, and Butcher puts it away for 2. Excellent ball movement there by the Lakers. And full court defense is set up, and here come the Timberwolves to try to get to the other end of the floor. It's Farrellow now working against Ebles. She will get across the timeline. Still Farrellow drives, kicks out. Here's Stone. Stone picks up her dribble, and Farrellow is going to step out of bounds. And I believe she's going to be fouled, so she is. She's fouled by Ebles. So Ebles will pick up her second foul, and Farrellow inbound for the Timberwolves. Here's Wardeen. Wardeen looks inside for Farrellow. Now Farrellow on the baseline, trapped in the corner, and her pass is rogue and picked up by Wardeen. Now here's Stone, Allie Stone now. Finds Farrellow, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Farrellow pumps, dribbles around. Here's Taylor with 2, inside to Wardeen. Wardeen gets the shot away, and it counts for 2. And we got a foul.
Mid-Michigan foul on 33, Jenna Butcher. That's her first, team third.
So Camille Wardeen, sophomore forward out of Saginaw, gets the 2-point basket to go as the shot clock expires, and she's fouled. Chance here for a third, and rebounds off for Chloe Watson. Here's Rezio from way downtown, off the mark, rebound Watson, putback is good.
Chloe Watson for 2.
Here's Shelton. Shelton racing across halfway line, all the way to the rim, and she's going to be blocked by Cece. And Giriatu is going to pick up a whistle here, and she'll commit the foul.
That's her second, team fourth.
So Cece with 2 fouls, and that's going to send Messiah Shelton, the freshman forward out of Joliet, Illinois, to the line. Her first free throw is up, and good. Here's the second for Shelton, is up, and is also good. Shelton averaging 21 points a game for the Timberwolves. Here's Dunn into Rezio. Back to Dunn at the top, swung around to Helsel. Triple on the way, off the mark, rebound Cece. Cece loses the ball, looking for Dunn, can't corral it, picked up by Helsel. Now the kick to Rezio. Triple off the mark, rebound underneath by Stone for the Timberwolves. And here's LeBlanc now to try to weave it through traffic, get it up floor. Here's Shelton. Shelton finds Taylor. Taylor finds Wardeen. Wardeen picked up by Cece, looks baseline for Stone, and that pass is going to go out of bounds off the Timberwolves. Then Michigan will take over.
Addison Gray.
Here's Alexis Dunn for the Lakers. Dribbles into the wing, over the top for Gray. Wide open triple on the way and buries it.
Gray for three.
Mid-Michigan suffocating full court defense here, and behind the arc shooting is putting lots of pressure here on the Timberwolves as Wardeen unable to get the putback to go.
Mid-Michigan foul on three. Jiriatu Cece, that's her third.
But
Team
Cece will pick up her third foul underneath, and that's going to send
In
Camille
for the
Wardeen
Lakers, number
back to the
5,
line.
Delaney Seaman, 10, Paige Eagles, and 11, Michaela Watkins.
Wardeen, a sophomore forward out of Saginaw, Michigan, averaging 9.5 points a game for the Timberwolves.
15, Camille Wardeen.
2:09 here to go as Wardeen makes the first. And that one rattles off for Wardeen, rebounded by Michaela Watkins. Here's Eagles now to run the offense. Seaman on the wing. Cross court, Addie Gray. Gray looking inside. Ball swung around the top. Inside pass to Watkins, now kicked out. Addie Gray for three, off the mark. Long rebound's gonna be picked up by Taylor. Here's Taylor ahead of the pack. Taylor, coast to coast. Shot rolls off, rebound Wardeen.
Camille Wardeen.
And the bucket counts for Wardeen. Here's Gray now on the wing, back to the top for Abels. Seaman will step into a triple and buries it.
Seaman for three.
Here's Messiah Shelton now for the Timberwolves. Shelton, look at the weave through traffic. Jump step, shot off the window and down. Nice play there by Messiah Shelton. Here's Evils.
1 minute. 1 minute
Seaman,
remaining
cross
in the
court to
first
Gray.
half.
Gray into the corner for Leah Helzel. Triple on the way. No good. Long rebound picked up there by Erica Taylor. Taylor finds LeBlanc. Here is LeBlanc trying to weave through traffic. Cross court pass finds Shelton. Shelton will take the three, and it's off the mark. Rebound's going to go to Delaney Seaman. Here is Seaman off the window. Shot no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Timberwolves foul on 24, Messiah Shelton. That's her third. Team second.
So Delaney Seaman will go to the line here. Sophomore guard out of Ithaca, averaging 10 points a game for the Lakers.
Shooting two, Delaney Seaman.
She'll have a couple of free throws here. First one up and good. And Seaman makes them both. Lakers firmly in control here with 30 seconds. Here is Sutton. She gives way to LeBlanc. LeBlanc finds Sutton top of the key. Now Taylor. Taylor inside for Wardeen. Taken away by Maddie Smith. And Chloe Watson will slow it down and hold for the final shot of the half. Here's Watson. Goes around the screen, set by Butcher. Steps into a triple atop of the key and buries it.
For three.
And that will be how the first half ends.
Score, Mid-Michigan 77.
Chloe Watson puts the Lakers up 77-23 at the break. Stick around, third quarter coming your way. Mid-Michigan up huge here, first half at Maury Courts.
Our student athletes are working hard day in and day out as they strive to become leaders, earn degrees, and compete on the women's basketball team. Annual support through the Lakers Athletic Fund and Women's Basketball Fund provides the necessary resources for our student athletes to unlock their academic and athletic potential. Your gift has a direct impact on the daily needs of the team, such as travel, student services, scholarships, and equipment. With your help, we are able to address our priorities and impact our program in an immediate and positive way. Thank you for recognizing the value of athletics as part of the total student experience at Mid-Michigan College. Go Lakers!
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work, broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm a student at Mid-Michigan College, and I am studying in the IT and cybersecurity program. What made me wanted to go here is just to see what the experience is like at college. I definitely enjoyed the experiences of going to class, especially with a smaller size, and as well all the professors as what also drew me in to going, because they take their time every day to help with you, and I really appreciate that, and especially with the advice and encouragement they give you. I'm thankful for having people who really care and make sure that you're doing well, not only as a person but as well as a student. I really like going to Mid because it is closer to where I live, so it's really nice to have the accessibility to go somewhere closer, especially for commuting. And also too, the campus at Harrison is one of my favorites because of where it's stationed at. It definitely felt another home to me, so especially where the scenery is. I definitely did spend quite some time being outside, especially just taking small walks or during my time when I have lunch break from just taking a break from studying. My mom actually took some classes through the college here, and I didn't know that until she told me a bit about her background when she was going through college. Having some of the tutors at campus, they have been really helpful in definitely helping me with how the online classes are structured, as well as what to expect and what are some things that you'll expect will be challenging, and I think that is very helpful. I definitely recommend to any student who is interested going to college or freshly going out of high school. Sometimes I'd say it's a hard, not just only a hard decision, but it's a process thinking where you want to go for college or if you really want to or not. I definitely recommend going here, because I know for sure when I was in the process of thinking of going to college, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go for a 4-year to a university or a community, and I'm thankful that I chose to do 2 years, because that really has helped me solidify my choice of whether or not to transfer. I definitely have saved some money going through the classes, and they've definitely been really helpful. I'd say any opportunity that Mid-Michigan College has, for instance, I got to be part of a commercial, I'd say definitely in that situation, definitely take the opportunity, because it's a lot of fun.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cameron. I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I'm studying business management and will be transferring to Northwood University this fall. As a high school student, I wanted out of town. I wanted to go to this big university. I wanted to do the whole thing. But as a college student now, looking back to when I was thinking about all those things, I think by coming to Mid-Michigan College, you can save a lot of time, a lot of money. You can come here, you can experiment, you can kind of get in different clubs, you can get into different classes at a lower rate and really figure out what you want to do. So the smaller classes help me learn a lot. I mean, most of my classes, I would say more than 50% were online, but the ones that I did take in person were way better being in a smaller class size because you can ask the professor questions. I think you can focus a lot better. I really like the online classes. I think they work better, especially with if you're working full-time and have to be at work all the time. Those online classes are awesome. The teachers are usually really lenient and work with you on a lot of things, and so those online classes are amazing if you have many things going on. The Harrison campus has like 500 acres of land you can ride your bike on, you can take your dogs for a walk, you can go for a walk. I know there's disc golf. There's several things you can do back there, and that's what makes this campus so wonderful, I think. If you're on the fence of what you want to do, choose that smaller college and maybe even go talk to someone before you go. Talk to them about what you want to do. We got people here that you can talk to about those things, and they're really helpful in that way, especially if you are clueless of what you want to do. Coming to Mid-Michigan College has really been a really big benefit for me. I couldn't see myself going anywhere else. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to take that next step, and I think Mid has really geared me to make those steps and giving me all the resources to move on and be confident in what I want to do.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm a student at Mid-Michigan College, and I am studying in the IT and cybersecurity program.
I'm Kinley Keller, and I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I first heard of Mid from my high school. I went to Beale City High School, which is local to Mount Pleasant, and we had reps come to our school, and it really interested me in going to a school close to my home. Mid really sold me on coming here compared to other colleges because it was affordable, and I feel like I would have a more personable experience here, seeing more familiar faces compared to being at a bigger university and not seeing many familiar faces at all. The average class size here, I want to say, is around like 15 to 20-ish students, so not too big but not too small. Definitely helps you get to know your professor and your peers as well. Mid has really helped me along my way of becoming a student and enrolling in classes. The admissions representative was super helpful in finding a career path that I was interested in getting to know the next steps. The student experience for me here at Mid is great so far. I really enjoy seeing people at the high tops out front at our student presenter services. Just talking with each other, it makes it feel more like comfortable seeing people actually engaging with each other, and it makes it feel more almost as if you're able to go up and talk to them and just start a conversation. Mentors are also super helpful here. I feel like Mid has prepared me for my later steps in life. My next step is to transfer to a four-year university. I'd recommend Mid to anyone who's looking for college. I feel like it's a very nice step, especially if you do want to go to a four-year university, but you also want to save money. Mid's a great transition college as well, and we have great transfer programs here. So it's definitely a good way to get your foot in the door, especially if you're kind of uncertain of what you want to do. Mid can help you find out what you really want to focus on in life.
Hi, my name is Paige Ebles. I'm from Falmouth, Michigan, and I play basketball here at Mid. Being an athlete has gave me many different character traits throughout the years. Grit, determination, resilience are all some of them, and it just develops you as a person and how you go on with that in the future. Playing for Mid is not just playing for yourself, you're playing for your school, you're playing for your teachers, you're playing for everyone who involves themselves in the school. You're playing for Lakers on the front of your jersey, not me. Being an athlete is tough. Growing up, you have hard practices, you have hard games, you run into things that sometimes you just don't know what to do, but as an athlete, you're taught that adds up and helps you in the end. I chose Mid because a lot of people around me were choosing Mid also, and I just really liked the school ever since I was young. I used to come to games. The teachers, the coaching staff, the teammates that I had in the beginning of my freshman year, they were all great and made me feel just like I did back home.
Welcome back here to Maury Court. Start of the second half coming up soon. Mid-Michigan in that first half shooting 60% as a team from the field, 36% from three-point range, and a plus 21 in the turnover margin. They have forced 25 North Central turnovers. Leading the way for Mid-Michigan is Chloe Watson, shooting 10 of 13 for 77% and 22 points. She also has 4 steals. Also for the Lakers, who have 3 others in double digits, Rezio with 13, Dunn with 12, and Delaney Seaman pitching in 12 of her own. Leading the way for the visitors is Camille Wardine. She has 7 points for the Timberwolves, and Isaiah Shelton has 6 points of her own. But the story so far is the 25 first half turnovers for the Timberwolves. Here is Shelton. And another turnover picked up by Chloe Watson. And she gives way to Rezio. Triple on the way and buries it to start the second half as Rachel Rezio, 3-point shot. Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field here. Here is Shelton now. Shelton finds Taylor. Taylor from the baseline kicks out to Farrellow. Here's LeBlanc, 9 on the shot clock. LeBlanc looking inside, goes baseline and loses the ball out of bounds. And the Lakers will take over as another Timberwolf turnover. Here's Rezio for the Lakers leading traffic. Starters back on the floor for both teams. Here's Watson. Look for the pick and roll. Cece wasn't there, so she goes to Gray. Rezio for three, blocked by Wardine, and picks up her own rebound, but she steps out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It's Mid-Michigan basketball.
And Mid-Michigan will keep the basketball here. 8 seconds on the shot clock for the Lakers here to get the ball up. It's going to be Addison Gray to inbound. Finds Rezio. Rezio quickly inside for Cece and taken away by Messiah Shelton. Here comes Shelton with speed through traffic. Off the window, no good. Rebound Watson and quickly out to Rezio. Here's Evils now quickly in transition. Here's Addie Gray. Triple from the corner off the mark and rebound Cece underneath. Cece, turnaround shot, can't go. Watson there for the putback.
For 2.
If you're just joining us, Mid-Michigan in white, North Central Michigan in the blue, and Chloe Watson had a phenomenal first half with 22 points, 4 steals. Here's Mid-Michigan coming back in transition. And shot no good, rebound Cece. And Cece's shot taken away, rebounded by Shelton. Here's Shelton now. Spinning, getting to the lane. Goes by herself, can't get the shot to go, but she's fouled underneath.
Mid-Michigan foul on 14, Chloe Watson. That's her first team foul for the Lakers in the third quarter.
And that foul's going to be charged to Chloe Watson, her first of the contest. And that's going to send Messiah Shelton to the line. Messiah, like I said, averaging 21 points a game for the Timberwolves. Had 6 in the first half here for the freshman out of Joliet, Illinois. And her free throw is good. Shelton 2 for 2 from the line the first half. Make that 4 for 4 on the game as she makes them both here. Here's Alexis Dunn now for the Lakers. Delaney Seaman. Ball worked around the outside. Goes back to Seaman. Here's Rezio now. She drives baseline. Cross court. Seaman for 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Alexis Dunn had it. Then lost it to Allie Sutton. Here comes LeBlanc. Long pass is too much for Farrellow.
Out of bounds. It's Laker basketball.
And it'll be another Timberwolf turnover. Here is Dunn running the offense for the Lakers. Finds Rezio on the wing. She pump fakes, drives. Baseline shot is up, and she makes it with the foul.
For 2.
So Rezio basket counts.
Foul on 5, Allie Sutton.
And
That's her
Rezio
third.
go to the line.
Team's first.
Rezio averaging
At the line,
15
shooting
points a
one for the
game.
Lakers, Rachel Rezio.
Is a sophomore out of Saginaw. And she had 13 here in the first half. Free throw up for Rezio, and it rolls off. Rebounded by Erica Taylor underneath for the Timberwolves. Or excuse me, Messiah Shelton. And that pass taken away by Watkins. And here's Delaney Seaman now pushing ahead to Watson. Here's Alexis Dunn for 3, and she buries it.
Alexis Dunn for 3.
Here's Erica Taylor. She goes to Shelton on the wing. Shelton, jab step, picked up by Watson, and dribbles out. Inside for Taylor. Taylor underneath, off the window and down. Nice ball movement there from Shelton to Taylor, the two Joliet products. Here's Watson for 3 from the corner, and she buries it. Here's LeBlanc in some trouble, cross court to Farrellow. Farrellow jab step drives, gives to Taylor. Taylor looking inside for Sutton. Here's Sutton off the window and down for the Timberwolves. Nice offensive possession there for the Timberwolves. Here's Rezio. She'll step into a triple right away and buries it. Mid-Michigan, one of the leading three-point shooting teams in the nation, and they are showing why They shot 36% from behind the arc of the first half. And continuing here. Here's Delaney Seaman after the steal. All alone for the layup. And another transition basket for Mid-Michigan. Here is LeBlanc. Picked up by Watkins. Still baseline. LeBlanc shot off the window. No good. Here's Shelton underneath. Shelton's putback try doesn't go, and finally rebounded by Watkins. Here's Alexis Dunn leading the break. Dunn looking for Rezio. Taken away by Farrellow. But the Lakers will continue to keep the ball as it goes out of bounds off of Farrellow. Media timeout here, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
My name's Gracia Navarre. I'm from Sanford, Michigan, and I play basketball at Mid. Being an athlete has shaped me as a person by making me more hardworking and value a lot more in life. Competing at Mid to me is more than just a game. We don't have last names on the back, so we're playing for everybody. I've definitely had a lot of challenges in life, and basketball has been an outlet for me, and it just makes you want to do better and better yourself. I chose Mid because I come from a small hometown, so this just felt homey, and all the girls are really nice, and the coaching staff is a lot of fun.
Welcome back here, Maury Courts. And the Lakers will inbound here. Up 95-29 over visiting Timberwolves. And here's Ebles for three, and she buries it.
Ebles for three.
4:48 to go as I started my clock late, so to catch that up. Here's Allie Stone, goes inside for Allie Sutton. Or Lillian Stone, excuse me, I read that wrong. And we're gonna foul here.
Timberwolves foul at 15, Camille Wardine, that's her third.
That's gonna be a third foul for Camille Wardine. Here's Ebles. Now McKenna Pratt into the corner for Addie Gray. Inside for Maddie Smith. And take it away. Nope, never mind. Leah Helsel picks it back up. Here's Pratt on a drive. Pratt shot blocked by Wardine and picked up by Allie Sutton. Here's Camille LeBlanc now. For Sierra LeBlanc. I'm so sorry to all you Timberwolves fans. I'm getting these names mixed up here in the second half. My apologies.
Checking in for the Lakers, number 13, Jordan Lawrence.
And Allie Sutton will pick up the Timberwolves foul, which, in my opinion, I thought was going to go against Mid-Michigan. And Timberwolves coach Michael Glass not happy, and neither are the Timberwolves fans who traveled here. Here's Pratt, kicks out to Ebles. Ebles for three, buries it.
Ebles for three.
Mid-Michigan three-point shooting and full court defense, a story here today. Much like it is most days here in Maury Courts. Pratt picks up the loose ball, pushes ahead to Ebles. Here's Ebles. No good and goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers.
Central Michigan basketball.
So the Timberwolves will take over.
14, Chloe Watson, and 22, Rachel Rezio. Also in for the Lakers, number 33, Jenna Butcher. Checking in for the Timberwolves, 4, Brooke Farrellow, and 24, Messiah Shelton.
.320 to go here in the third half, third quarter, not third half, that'd be weird. Here is Shelton. Shelton loses the ball, kicks it out. Here's Farrellow, back to Shelton. Here's Shelton. She drives over 2, gets a shot away. Doesn't go, but she's going to be fouled underneath. And that's going to go against Rachel Rezio.
Mid-Michigan foul.
That'll be her
22,
second.
Rachel Rezio. That's her second. Team second.
So Messiah Shelton will go back to the line for the Timberwolves. She's 4 for 4 today from the charity stripe. And misses the first here. Shelton averaging 21 points for the Timberwolves as a freshman forward out of Joliet, Illinois, is well off the pace here today as the Laker defense held her to only 6 in the first half. And here's the second, it's good. Here's Jordan Lawrence now for Lakers. Scoop past Evils. Evils cross court to Rezio. Rezio to Watson. Watson, Evils. Here's Evils on a drive. Scoop shot off the window and down for Paige Evils.
Paige Evils for 2.
Here's Messiah Shelton momentarily loses her dribble. And now picked up by Lawrence. It's going to go baseline. We're going to get a foul call.
Mid-Michigan foul on 13, Jordan Lawrence. That's her first.
And that's going to be a first foul for Jordan Lawrence.
13 foul on the Lakers. Checking in for the Timberwolves, number 20, Arika Taylor.
Shelton looking, finds Wardine, and Wardine's shot doesn't go. Rebound Shelton, and Shelton there for the putback. Here's Rezio now for Mid-Michigan. Drives right at the defense, through 2, and off the window and down for Rachel Rezio. Here is Shelton. Picks up her dribble, finds Farrellow. Farrellow goes inside for Wardine. She comes down with it through 2, up and over him, and shot doesn't go. A rebound for Rezio. Here's Evils now in transition. Here's Watson from the corner off the mark, and that's going to be rebounded by Lillian Stone. And here's Messiah Shelton. Shelton from the free throw line off the mark. Wardine fights for the rebound and picked up finally by Chloe Watson. Quickly head to Rezio in transition. Here's Rezio to the rim.
Rachel Rezio for 2.
And another fast transition bucket for the Lakers. Have not seen much half-court play here by Mid-Michigan today as they've scored many points in transition and off turnovers. Here's Erica Taylor. She'll take a long 2, misses everything off the mark, out of bounds. Mid-Michigan will take over here after the turnover.
And back in for Mid-Michigan. 3, Jiriatu CC. 5, Delaney Seaman. 12, Lila Hoisington. 20, Alexis Dunn.
Full line change here for Lance Manny as 5 off and 5 on for the Lakers. Here's Lila Hoisington. Inside for Jiriatu Sisi. Kicks it out underneath. Delaney Seaman's shot blocked. Dunn saves it. Here's Watson underneath. Finds Sisi again. And loose on the floor. Picked up by Wardine. Here's Taylor now. And ball still loose. And it's going to be corralled by Hoisington. And she gives back to Dunn. Dunn with 3 on the shot clock from way downtown. Buries it.
From downtown.
Here's Farrellow now. And her entry pass for Wardine goes out of bounds, and Lakers will take over here with 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. Watson will step into a triple off the mark, rebound Cece. And the putback shot by Hoisington is good. Here's Farrellow. Her pass blocked. And now Sutton. Sutton inside looking for Wardine, and it's going to go out of bounds. And Timberwolves will keep the ball here. 2 seconds left on the clock here, third quarter for the Timberwolves. So Taylor will inbound. Finds Wardeen. Quick jumper is off the mark. And Hoisington will corral the rebound. And we've played three. Mid-Michigan up 112-32 over the visiting Timberwolves. It's been all Lakers. Stick around. Fourth quarter coming your way.
Our student athletes are working hard day in and day out as they strive to become leaders, earn degrees, and compete on the women's basketball team. Annual support through the Lakers Athletic Fund and Women's Basketball Fund provides the necessary resources for our student athletes to unlock their academic and athletic potential. Your gift has a direct impact on the daily needs of the team, such as travel, student services, scholarships, and equipment. With your help, we are able to address our priorities and impact our program in an immediate and positive way. Thank you for recognizing the value of athletics as part of the total student experience at Mid-Michigan College. Go Lakers!
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. Here for the fourth quarter. Mid-Michigan up 112-32 over the Timberwolves. Last time these two teams played on the 11th of January in North Central Michigan, up north. The Lakers won 135-44, setting a then school record for points at 135. They've since surpassed that this season here at Maury Courts against Delta, who is next up on the schedule on Wednesday. They have a road match in Bay City against the Delta Pioneers. Still trying to take care of business here as Wardeen blocks the three-point try by Chinover. And here's Seaman with the inbound. And now Hoiston. Here's Chinover back inside for Dunn. Finds Watkins underneath. Nice ball movement there by the Lakers to find Michaela Watkins all alone underneath. Here's Sutton off the window and good for the Timberwolves. So yeah, next up for the Lakers is going to be at Delta on Wednesday. Then they'll be home here, but we'll be at Mount Pleasant High School as they host Kirtland. Here's Farrellow for the Timberwolves. She goes all the way to the rim and gets the bucket to go. Here's Delaney Seaman inside to Watkins again, and this time Watkins kicks it out. And here's Seaman for three, and that's well off the mark, and it'll go out of bounds.
Timberwolves basketball.
And Timberwolves will take over.
2, Addison Gray, and 10, Page Eagles.
Here is Farrellow now. Gives way to Taylor. Taylor stopped on the elbow. Finds Wardeen. Here's Sutton with the shot. No good. Rebound Dunn. Here comes Alexis Dunn in transition. She finds Evils wide open for three. Off the mark. Rebound by Wardeen. Quickly ahead to Taylor. Here comes Taylor. 1-on-2. Taylor to the rim, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. Erica Taylor.
Mid-Michigan foul on 20, Alexis Dunn. That's her first. Team's first in the fourth quarter.
Taylor, freshman guard
Taken by the Lakers.
out of Joliet, Illinois. But we got a full timeout called first, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Welcome back here, Maury Courts. 8 minutes and change here to go, fourth quarter. Mid-Michigan well on their way to winning their 17th in a row here. They move to 9-0 in the conference as they are ahead of North Central Michigan 114-36. Erica Taylor will go to the free throw line here to shoot two. Erica, a freshman out of Joliet, Illinois. Erica averages 6 points a game for the Timberwolves and makes the first. And second one on the way, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Michaela Watkins underneath. Here's Paige Ebles now. Into the corner for Chenevert, underneath for Watkins. Watkins has the ball taken away by Farrellow, and that's going to be lost out of bounds, and it will stay with the Timberwolves. So rare mid-Michigan turnover here.
Checking in for the Timberwolves, number 24, Mosiah Shelton.
And I'm sure Coach Maney is going to be very happy still with the turnover margin.
Also in for Mid-Michigan, 0, Madison Smith.
So here is Brooke Farrellow for the Timberwolves. She gives way to Shelton. Shelton for Taylor. Baseline shot is short, no good, but she's fouled. She'll go to the rim. She'll go to the free throw line, excuse me.
Mid-Michigan foul on 0, Madison Smith. That's her first. Team second.
That'll be the first foul for Maddie Smith.
20, Marika Taylor.
Taylor back to the line after just going 1 for 2, and she misses the front end on this try. Here's the shot. No good on the second one. Rebound Watkins. And here's McKenna Pratt now. Pratt finds Madison Smith inside for Watkins. Watkins working on Sutton. Rolls off. Rebound by Shelton. Here's Allie Sutton. And now Shelton. Shelton looking to drive, and both players go down. And that's going to be a foul on Sutton by McKenna Pratt.
Mid-Michigan foul on 15, McKenna Pratt. Her first, team third.
So here's the inbound by Shelton. Finds Sutton underneath. Sutton shot too strong. Rebound loose. Picked up by Maddie Smith underneath. Here's Lila Hoisington now. Over to McKenna Pratt on the wing. Pratt drives to the rim. Off the window and down for McKenna Pratt. Here is Sierra LeBlanc. Finds Erica Taylor. Taylor gives to Shelton. Shelton drives on Jenna Butcher. Shot up, blocked by Butcher, and into the hands of Madison Smith. Madison Smith ahead for Jordan Lawrence. Lawrence to the rim, and it rolls around and down for Jordan Lawrence. Here's Erica Taylor, top of the key for the Timberwolves. She's going to drive to the baseline, gets tied up, finds Sutton, who gives away to LeBlanc. 10 seconds on the shot clock here for the Timberwolves. LeBlanc loses the ball, picked up by Jordan Lawrence. Here comes Lawrence. Her layup, no good. Gets her own rebound, finds Hoisington, and Hoisington backs the play out. Here's McKenna Pratt for three, off the mark, rattles in and out. And last touch by Camille Warding, and Mid-Michigan will keep the ball.
Checking in for the Timberwolves, number 21, Lillian Stone.
Inside, looking for Madison Smith. Gets knocked away, picked up by Pratt. Here's Hoisington for three. Off the mark.
Out of bounds. North Central Michigan basketball.
And Timberwolves will take over as the ball flies out of bounds. Here is LeBlanc for the Timberwolves. Finds Shelton. Shelton looks for Wardine, picked up by Sutton off the bounce, off the loose pass, and Sutton able to put it away. Here's Lawrence. Finds Hoyson. Hoyson drives underneath, pass for Butcher, and Butcher there for the finish. Great play by the Lakers there. Here is Sierra LeBlanc. Gives way to Lillian Stone. Now ahead over here to Messiah Shelton. Shelton from the free throw line. Her shot short. Goes out of bounds.
It's Laker basketball.
She might have been looking underneath for Wardine. Either way, it goes out of bounds.
Grace Shinbar. With a media timeout on the floor.
And media timeout, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jenna. I'm from Midland, Michigan, and I play basketball at Mid. Being an athlete has really given me a good work ethic and made me who I am today. Competing at Mid has really given me that all-in attitude, that being our motto for this year, so I'm all in on the court, in school, and just in life in general. Being an athlete has given me a relief to get away from all the problems outside of basketball, just to get in and focus is really good for my mental health and just my overall well-being. Coming out of high school, I knew I wanted to play at the next level, but I was kind of unsure of the size of schools and everything else, and Mid was the safe option, and it ended up being just a great option for me.
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. Your score here, 120-39, 4:57 left in the contest. Mid-Michigan cruising through this one. Their defense has been the story, as North Central has not had much of a chance at anything offensively here today. Here's Lawrence to Chenevert. Here's Delaney Seaman. She'll pump fake and drive. Cross-court pass to Leah Helsel now. Helsel finds Chenevert, top of the key. Here's Seaman on the wing. Looking inside for Maddie Smith, can't find her. Goes back around outside. Here's Leah Helsel in the corner. And now Chenevert with 4 on the shot clock. Smith, turnaround jumper off the mark. Rebound, Allie Sutton. Nice defensive pressure there by the Timberwolves to force the quick shot at the end of the shot clock. Here's LeBlanc. Picks up her dribble, finds Sutton. Sutton around the top. Drives her shot, and she's fouled underneath. And that's going to go against Madison Smith. That'll be her second.
Foul on 0, Madison Smith. That's her second. Team fourth. At the line shooting 2 for the Timberwolves. Allie Sutton.
Allie Sutton will go to the line and shoot some free throws here. The freshman forward out of Kalkaska averages about 5 points a game for the Timberwolves as she makes the first one here. And makes the second as well. That brings our score to 120-41. Here's Chenevert. Chenevert looking to dribble through traffic, gets to the rim, and off the window and down. Nice ball head into there for Grace Chenevert to get the shot away. Here is LeBlanc. Inside for Wardine, off the window, no good, but she's fouled.
The Michigan foul on 5, Delaney Seaman, her first, team 5th.
And that's going to be the first foul against the Lady Seaman.
Hoisington, 15, McKenna Pratt, 20, Alexis Dunn, and 33, Jenna Butcher. At the line shooting 2 for the Timberwolves, number 15, Camille Wardine.
Here's Camille Wardine, her first free throw off the mark. Wardeen averaging 9.5 points for the Timberwolves. She is a sophomore forward out of Saginaw, Michigan. Here's her second, makes it. Here's Alexis Dunn. Here's Chidever. Into the corner for Pratt. Triple on the way, off the mark. Rebound Wardeen. Taken away by Alexis Dunn. And the Lakers will continue possession here. Here's Lila Hoysen on the basement, finds Butcher. Quick ball movement here by the Lakers. Chidever with a drive. Finds Hoysen underneath and gets the basket. Nice drive by Grace Chidever to collapse the defense and find Hoysen on the baseline. Here's LeBlanc. Now Lillian Stone. Back to LeBlanc, top of the key, finds Shelton on the wing. Shelton will drive baseline. Mid-range pull-up, no good. And rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Wardeen. And the Lakers will take over. Here is Alexis Dunn. Into the corner now for Lawrence. Lawrence looking for Pratt, but Pratt cut. And Chidever picks up the rogue pass. Back inside for Lawrence underneath. Here's Chidever for three. Off the mark, but we got a foul on the pass.
Timberwolves foul on 5, Allie Sutton. That's her 5th.
So that'll be the 5th foul for Allie Sutton as she'll fall out.
Number 4, Brooke Farrellow, and 20, Marika Taylor.
And Jordan Lawrence will inbound now
In for the Lakers. Number 11, Michaela Watkins.
Inside pass, looking for Watkins, and stolen away by Shelton. Here is Shelton. Lillian Stone for three, off the mark, and goes out of bounds. It'll be Mid-Michigan basketball. Here's Alexis Dunn. Into the corner for Chidever. Swings it around to Pratt, back to Dunn. Dunn for three, off the mark. Long rebound picked up by Dunn, or Pratt, excuse me. And Pratt goes for the wild shot, but she's going to get called for the travel, and the Timberwolves will take over. Here is Stone inside for Shelton. Shelton drives, kicks out, it's Farrellow. Now LeBlanc. LeBlanc spins from the elbow. Her shot up, no good. And rebound by Pratt. Pratt ahead for Chidever, and Chidever runs it down, but can't save it. Timberwolves will take back over.
Checking in for the Lakers, number 12, Lila Hoisington. Also in for Mid-Michigan, 0, Madison Smith.
Here is Ciara LeBlanc. Looking inside for Farrellow. Finds her. Farrellow's shot no good. Rebound fought for. It's going to be Shelton. Turns around, goes right back to the baseline. And she's going to be fouled by Michaela Watkins trying to draw a charge.
Mid-Michigan foul on 11, Michaela Watkins. That's her 3rd. At the line for the Timberwolves, number 24, Messiah Shelton.
So Messiah Shelton will go to the line here for the Timberwolves. And she makes the first. And makes them both, does Shelton. Here is Dunn. Final minute and a half here at Maury Courts. Dunn, wild shot, doesn't go. Rebound Watkins. Watkins, the putback, doesn't go again. Maddie Smith snatches that one out of the air and finds Hoisington. And Hoisington's going to be fouled. Oh, we're going to get a carry violation on Hoisington, so Mid-Michigan actually turned that ball over. And LeBlanc will inbound.
One minute remaining.
Lillian Stone goes to the baseline for Farrellow. Hit kicked out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc from the elbow, shot up. It rattles out. Rebound Farrellow. Here's Lillian Stone for three. That's off the front of the rim. Picked up by Farrellow. Farrellow's putback is good for the Timberwolves. Here's Hoisington. Watkins now underneath. Doesn't get the shot to go. Rebound Shelton. 30 seconds to go here. It's LeBlanc. Over to Taylor. And this ball is going to be kicked, and it will stay with the Timberwolves. 22 seconds to go here at Morey Courts. Inside pass for Shelton, and she gets the shot to go off the glass. Here's Alexis Dunn now to run the timeout as there's no more shot clock, so she's going to hold on to the ball. No pressure from the Timberwolves, so that's going to be our final score here. Mid-Michigan 124, North Central Michigan 48. North Central Michigan fall to 3-20. They'll be 2-7 in the conference, now losers of 2 in a row. Number 6, Mid-Michigan College will improve to 21-2. They'll be 9-0 in the conference, winners now of 17 in a row for the Lakers. Stick around. We'll have Coach Maney shortly after the break, and then after that, stick around for the men's game here coming at about 3 o'clock. I'm Nick Tony. You've been watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV. Again, Lakers win big here, 124-48.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cameron. I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I'm studying business management and will be transferring to Northwood University this fall. As a high school student, I wanted out of town. I wanted to go to this big university. I wanted to do the whole thing. But as a college student now, looking back to when I was thinking about all those things, I think by coming to Mid-Michigan College, you can save a lot of time, a lot of money. You can come here, you can experiment, you can kind of get in different clubs, you can get into different classes at a lower rate and really figure out what you want to do. So the smaller classes help me learn a lot. I mean, most of my classes, I would say more than 50% were online, but the ones that I did take in person were way better being in a smaller class size because you can ask the professor questions. I think you can focus a lot better. I really like the online classes. I think they work better, especially with if you're working full-time and have to be at work all the time. Those online classes are awesome. The teachers are usually really lenient and work with you on a lot of things, and so those online classes are amazing if you have many, many things going on. The Harrison campus has like 500 acres of land you can ride your bike on, you can take your dogs for a walk, you can go for a walk. I know there's disc golf. There's several things you can do back there, and that's what makes this campus so wonderful, I think. If you're on the fence of what you want to do, choose that smaller college and maybe even go talk to someone before you go. Talk to them about what you want to do. We got people here that you can talk to about those things, and they're really, really helpful in that way, especially if you are clueless of what you want to do. Coming to Mid-Michigan College has really been a really big benefit for me. I couldn't see myself going anywhere else. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to take that next step, and I think Mid has really geared me to make those steps and giving me all the resources to move on and be confident in what I want to do.
I'm Kinley Keller, and I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I first heard of Mid from my high school. I went to Beale City High School, which is local to Mount Pleasant, and we had reps come to our school, and it really interested me in going to a school close to my home. Mid really sold me on coming here compared to other colleges because it was affordable, and I feel like I would have a more personable experience here, seeing more familiar faces compared to being at a bigger university and not seeing many familiar faces at all. The class sizes at Mid are really helpful. They're smaller than other bigger universities. The average class size here, I want to say, is around like 15 to 20-ish students, so not too big but not too small. Definitely helps you get to know your professor and your peers as well. Mid has really helped me.
Welcome back to Maury Courts. We'll step up a little bit here. I'm here with Paige Ebles. Paige, tell me a little bit about today's game. How well did the game plan go?
I thought overall our game plan went well. We had a couple numbers in the beginning that we needed to stop, and we had them at the top of our scout, and I think for the most part we did great. There was a couple times throughout the game that our defense kind of sloped off, but I thought overall we played great defense and executed our offensively stuff well.
Yeah, so I would argue the defense was the star of the show today.
Yeah.
I thought the full court pressure in the first half specifically was suffocating for North Central, I guess, a little bit. And it really, I mean, it's another game where you guys hold people under 50. So how important is that to you guys? Is that a mark you guys shoot for, or is that just what's been happening?
Yeah, we know the team's average every time, and we always try to hold them under it. So it's always a great day when you're holding teams under 50 points especially, but overall, we just played great defense, like you said in the beginning, and then in the second half, we kind of backed it up. But I think once we backed up the defense, we still were getting steals, getting stops, talking on switching, everything like that. So we're not always just pressuring the ball to get steals. We have great IQ on our team, and that IQ leads to steals overall.
That's awesome. So last question for you, Paige. What started your basketball journey, and why is it so important to you?
Yeah, I started playing basketball when I was really little. I come from a small school that you kind of have to play every single sport if you want to have a team for any sport. So that's kind of where it started. I played at AAU a little bit, and now I'm at Mid, and I'm just super happy to be here. Great coaching staff, great players to play with, teammates, everything. Everybody wants to see you succeed, whether that's your teammates or the coaches, like I said. So it's just been so fun, and I'm sad to see the 2 years come here to an end.
Very good. So what do you got to say about your teammate here, Addie Gray, who joined us over here?
Yeah, she had a great game today, and that's all I got. Good job, Addie.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Paige. Thank you for your time. All right, Addie, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
So you got anything to say about Paige as she runs off?
Oh, Paige played amazing. Her defense is on point every single game. And her shooting has improved a lot.
Yeah. So tell me about the game plan for you today. Did it go well for you?
Yeah, I think it did. I wasn't really shooting as much as I normally did, but I made up for it by like passing and like assists. So that felt really good.
So when you guys come out, and I know you guys prefer to do full court defense. How important is that to you for your team identity to defend every inch of the floor?
Oh, it's good, and it really like shows how much we work as a team and like how much we need like our whole team in order for the press to work.
Gotcha. And so I guess I'll ask you the same thing. Tell me about your basketball journey. Where did it start from, and how important is it to you?
Yeah, I also came from a small school where you have to play like every sport in order to have a team, but I've started from very little. My whole family's big into sports and basketball, so I started young and came from a small school, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Great game.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Lakers win big here today, 128-44. Stick around for the men game coming your way. Thanks so much. Oh.
I'm Kinley Keller, and I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I first heard of Mid from my high school. I went to Beale City High School, which is local to Mount Pleasant, and we had reps come to our school, and it really interested me in going to a school close to my home. Mid really sold me on coming here compared to other colleges because it was affordable, and I feel like I would have a more personable experience here, seeing more familiar faces compared to being at a bigger university and not seeing many familiar faces at all. The class sizes at Mid are really helpful. They're smaller than other bigger universities. The average class size here, I want to say, is around like 15 to 20-ish students, so not too big but not too small. Definitely helps you get to know your professor and your peers as well. Mid has really helped me along my way of becoming a student and enrolling classes. The admissions representative was super helpful in finding a career path that I was interested in and getting to know the next steps. The student experience for me here at Mid is great so far. I really enjoy seeing people at the high tops out front at our Student for Center services. Just talking with each other, it makes it feel more like comfortable seeing people actually engaging with each other, and it makes it feel more almost as if you're able to go up and talk to them and just start a conversation. Mentors are also super helpful here. I feel like Mid has prepared me for my later steps in life. My next step is to transfer to a four-year university. I'd recommend Mid to anyone who's looking for college. I feel like it's a very nice step, especially if you do want to go to a four-year university, but you also want to save money. Mid's a great transition college as well, and we have great transfer programs here. So it's definitely a good way to get your foot in the door, especially if you're kind of uncertain of what you want to do. Mid can help you find out what you really want to focus on in life.
Wood University this fall. As a high school student, I wanted out of town. I wanted to go to this big university. I wanted to do the whole thing. Coming to Mid-Michigan College, you can save a lot of time, a lot of money. You can come here, you can experiment, you can kind of, our classes help me learn a lot. I mean, most of my classes, I would say more than 50% were online, but the ones that I did take in person were way better being. I really like the online classes. I think they work better, especially with if you're working full-time and have to be at work all the time. Those online classes are awesome. The teachers are usually really lenient and work with you on a lot of things, and so those online classes are amazing if you have many, many things going on. The Harrison campus has like 500 acres of land you can ride your bike on, you can take your dogs for a walk, you can go for a walk. I know there's disc golf. There's several things you can do back there, and that's what makes this campus so wonderful, I think. If you're on the fence of what you want to do, choose that smaller college and maybe even go talk to someone before you go. Talk to them about what you want to do. We got people here that you can talk to about those things, and they're really, really helpful in that way, especially if you are clueless of what you want to do. Coming to Mid-Michigan College has really been a really big benefit for me. I couldn't see myself going anywhere else. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to take that next step, and I think Mid has really geared me to make those steps and giving me all the resources to move on and be confident in what I want to do.
everyone, and welcome to Maury Courts for Laker basketball here on MAC TV Sports. As always, I'm Nick Toner. You're watching, I guess I just said that. So anyway, we got the Mid-Michigan College Lakers here. The men's game, they are hosting North Central Michigan College, the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves come into this contest 0-22, 0-8 in the conference. Obvious losing streak of 22 in a row. Mid-Michigan coming to this contest 19-3 overall, number 17 in the NJCAA. They are 8-0, and they are on a 16-game win streak. Lakers led by Coach Caleb House. The Timberwolves led by Coach Jeff Cochran. The starters for the Timberwolves are as follows. It's going to be number 2, Jaden Williams, a freshman guard out of Maryville, Indiana. Number 13, Thomas Konzelman, a freshman forward out of Frankenmuth. Number 25, Quentin Hilliker, sophomore guard out of Macomb, Michigan. Number 34, Jackson Wiggerink, a sophomore freshman out of Holland, Michigan. And number 35, Jalen Williams, a sophomore guard out of Joliet, Indiana. Starters for Coach Caleb House's Mid-Michigan College Lakers are going to be the usual suspects, starting off with number 1, DeAndre Griffin, the sophomore forward out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 2, Joe Young, the sophomore guard out of Middleton, Michigan. Number 3, Amani Green, the freshman guard out of Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Number 22, James Wright, sophomore guard out of Redford. And number 30, Jaden Hardiman, sophomore forward out of Ferndale, Michigan.
From North Central Michigan College, the Timberwolves, and your Mid-Michigan College Lakers. Now let's meet the starting lineups for today's contest. First for our visitors, the Timberwolves. Number 2, Jaden Williams. Number 13, Thomas Konzelman. Number 25, Quentin Hilliker. The Timberwolves are coached by Jeff Corcoran. And now the starting lineup for your Mid-Michigan College Lakers. Starting at 4, the 6'6" sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, wearing number 1, DeAndre Griffin. Starting at guard, the 6'4" sophomore from Middleton, Michigan, wearing number 2, Joe Young. Starting at guard, a 5'10" freshman from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, wearing number 3, Amani Green. Starting at guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Redford, Michigan, wearing number 22, James Wright. And finally, starting at 4, the 6'6" sophomore from Ferndale, wearing number 30, Jaden Hardiman. Your Lakers are coached by Mr. Caleb House.
All right, here we go. Ready for tip. It's Lakers versus Timberwolves here on MAC TV. Jumping for the Lakers is going to be number 1, DeAndre Griffin. Jumping for the Timberwolves is going to be number 34, Jackson Wiggerink. And we are ready to go here at Maury Courts. And here's a tip, won by Wiggerink. Possession to the Timberwolves. It's going to start off in the hands of number 2, Jaden Williams. Here is Williams. Williams finds Jalen Williams. Williams cross-court pass to Thomas Konzelman, and there's the finish for Jackson Wiggerink. Puts Northern Michigan on the board first. Here's Joe Young for Mid-Michigan. Lakers wearing the white, Timberwolves in the blue. Here's Young. Into the corner for James Wright. Wright spins, goes baseline, kicks out Monty Green. Here's into the corner for DeAndre Griffin. Pump fakes and drives, and he cross-courts to Joe Young. Here's Young. Back to Griffin. Triple on the way, off the mark, off the front of the rim. Rebound by Wiggerink. Here is Jalen Williams now, and he gives to Jaden Williams. He gives to, and that ball stolen away by Joe Young from Jalen Williams. And Mid-Michigan will take over here after the turnover. It's Young, finds Griffin. Griffin goes back into the corner for Young. Young pump fakes, drives, gets around Wiggerink, and we're going to get a foul on the floor.
Timberwolves foul on 34, Jackson Wiggerink.
And that's going to go against Jackson Wiggerink. It'll be his first. Here's Amani Green. The inbound goes over the top to Joe Young. Young inside to Green. Green kicks out the right. Right. Spins, kicks out. Amani Green for three on the way. Off the mark. Rebound goes to DeAndre Griffin underneath. Griffin back out to Green for three. And off the top of the backboard, no good. It will be Timberwolves basketball. Here is Jaden Williams now for the Timberwolves. Konzelman gives back to Williams. Now Weigerick over to Williams. Here is Konzelman. Goes back to Jalen Williams. Here's Jackson Weigerick. 5 on the shot clock. Inside for Jalen Williams, and two players get tied up. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and there's a foul called, and that's going to go against Amani Green. That'll be his first for the Lakers. So Williams inbound to Weigerick, and Joe Young knocks that ball away from Hilliker. Here is Young, and the ball gets stuck on the rim, and there's a foul, so Joe Young will go to the line, shoot some free throws here. Joe Young averaging 10.5 points a game for Mid-Michigan. The sophomore out of Middleton, Michigan. At the line, shoot two. Here's the first. It's up and good.
Joe Young at the line, shooting one more for the Lakers.
Here's the second for Young. It's up and off the front of the rim, no good, and rebounded by Jalen Williams. And he gives to Jaden Williams. I'm going to apologize right now. I will get those confused. So sorry ahead of time. Here's Jackson Weigerick inside looking for Konzelman and lost the ball ahead to Amani Green. Here is Green when the jam finish. Here's Jalen Williams. Gives to Jaden Williams. Here is Hilliker. Looks inside for Weigerick. Weigerick. Skyhook, no good. Rebound, Jaden Hardiman. And quickly head to Amani Green. Here's Joe Young now, far side. James Wright into the corner for DeAndre Griffin. Back to Young. Young looks, takes the long three off the mark. Rebound, Hardiman saves it. Back to Joe Young. Here's Young. Amani Green for three out of the corner. And that off the mark as well. Long rebound's going to go to the Timberwolves, picked up by Thomas Konzelman. Konzelman gives to Jalen Williams, and the Timberwolves will settle it down and bring it across the half-court line. He gives to Jalen Williams. Back to Jaden, or Jaden to Jalen. Now it's Hilliker. Gives to Konzelman in the paint. Konzelman spins, turns, kicks out. Weigerick misses the three, picked up by DeAndre Griffin, far side. Here come the Lakers in transition. It's Young for three, off the mark. Rebound goes to Konzelman. Here is Jalen Williams now for the Timberwolves. Back to Konzelman. That's Hilliker, and his shot no good. Loose rebound picked up by Jalen Williams for the Timberwolves. Here's Weigerick working into paint, and rebound Amani Green for Mid-Michigan after the missed shot. Here's DeAndre Griffin. Griffin steps into a triple try, and he buries it. Here's Williams on a kick out, or to the baseline pass to Konzelman, excuse me. Here's Jaden Williams, drives, splits the defense, and he's blocked by Amani Green, picked up by Thomas Konzelman though, and then kicked out to Quentin Hilliker. Now Jalen Williams for three. Catch and shoot, no good off the top of the backboard. And we got a media break, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
My name is Jaden Clark. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I play basketball for Mid-Michigan. Being an athlete helps shape me as a person because it just shows me nothing is given to you. You gotta work hard for everything. Competing for Mid-Michigan means a lot to me, you know, being with a great group of guys that's willing to win and strive for greatness. Being an athlete taught me that I have to work hard for everything I want. I chose Mid-Michigan because the staff is very welcoming and they took me in as family, and I really trust them. My goals for the season is to develop as a player and a person.
Welcome back, Maury Courts. 15-15 on the clock here, first half. Mid-Michigan up 6-2 over visiting Timberwolves. Both teams tried to establish themselves here in early going. It's been sloppy on both sides. So we'll see who can clean it up first and get the game under control. Neither team has made a substitution yet, as they've both still rolling with their starting five here. As Amani Green takes the ball up the floor now for Mid-Michigan. Here's Joe Young. Young, back to Green. Green, inside pass for James Wright. Off the window, no good. Hardaway with the rebound, and Wright saves it, only for Jalen Williams and the Timberwolves to pick it up. Here's Williams, picked up by Young, finds Jaden Williams. With speed, now it's Thomas Konzelman. Inside to Weigerink. Weigerink out to Hilliker, now it's back to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams finds Konzelman from the baseline, blocked by Griffin, but picked up by Weigerink and stolen away by Young and lost out of bounds. It will stay. It'll stay with the Timberwolves. They'll have 1 second on the shot clock.
30-second timeout taken by North Central Michigan.
And we have a 30-second timeout called by Coach Cochran, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Maury Courts. Mid-Michigan ahead here early, 6-2 over the visiting Timberwolves. If you were here for the first game, you watched the women extend their win streak to 17 with a dominant performance, 128 to 44, or 46, I believe, over the Timberwolves women. But it'll be Jalen Williams, the inbound for the Timberwolves here. And
Shot clock violation.
Gets the inbounds to Hilliker, but no shot, so shot clock violation. And Mid-Michigan will take over. It'll be Amani Green. Here's Green. Now it's in the hands of Griffin in the corner. Back to Joe Young.
For two.
Here is Jaden Williams now for the Timberwolves. He gives way to Jalen Williams. Now Weigerink for three. Off the mark. Rebound, James Wright underneath. Quickly ahead to Young. Now Amani Green. Thought about a three. Goes cross court to Griffin. Griffin now drives. Inside pass to Hardiman. Off the window. No good. Loose rebound. Last touched by Young. And it will stay, or it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Lakers, number 5, Mario Johnson, and 8, Vince Overshaw.
So here is Jaden Williams. Gives to Jalen Williams on a switch. Inside for Weigerink. Spins underneath. No shot, and he's called for a travel. And Mid-Michigan will take over. Here's Griffin now to Wright. Into the corner for Overshown. And he's going to go back to the top of the key for Griffin. Griffin drives straight into the paint. Tries a split two. Doesn't. Has the ball taken away by Konzelman. Konzelman finds Jaden Williams, and Timberwolves set up the half court. Here is Jalen Williams now. We're going to have a foul off the ball underneath.
Mid-Michigan foul on 22, James Wright.
And that's going to be a foul for James Wright. That'll be his first. So here's the inbound. It's going to go to Jackson Weigering. Inside for Hilliker. And Hilliker is going to back the play out. Goes back to Jayla Williams. Williams now goes inside, looks for Weigering. Weigering kicks it back out. Jayla Williams for three. And he knocks it down from long range. Here's Mario Johnson now from Mid-Michigan. Finds Griffin into the corner for Wright. Wright for three. Buries it. Here is Jaden Williams. Inside to Weigering, and Overshone's going to foul him on the entry pass. And we have 12:18 to go. Reminder for those of you watching, maybe first-time watchers here at MAC TV, my clock and score is not official. I try to keep up with it during the action, so sometimes it gets a little off like it was there, and you'll see me adjust it on the fly. I do the best I can to keep it up. Here's the inbound pass. Inside to Konzelman. Loose ball, still loose, and it's going to be taken by Wright. And now we're going to get a jump ball underneath.
30-second timeout taken by the Lakers.
And the Lakers will get the timeout call, and we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
My name is Jaden Hardiman. I'm from Ferndale, Michigan, and I play basketball at Mid. Being an athlete just helps me realize that I'm part of something bigger than myself, and I'm a part of this family and this brotherhood. It's a great thing to be a part of at Mid. Competing at Mid means putting on for a community that, loves basketball and loves our team, to be honest. Being an athlete has helped me overcome challenges with trying to figure out who I am and where I belong in the world. I mean, it's something that I love most, so I chose Mid for the family aspect of it. I mean, he was great on my visit. I knew he was somebody I wanted to play for, and I knew this was something I wanted to be a part of from a very early point.
Welcome back, Maury Courts. 30-second timeout turned to a media break. So we went to a player spotlight. Hope you guys enjoyed that with Jaden Hardiman. And we are back here now, and Mid-Michigan will inbound. It'll be Vince Overshone inbounding for the Lakers here. Here is Jordan Chandler now. Top of the key to Griffin. Griffin finds Wright on the wing, back to Griffin. Ball swung around the outside, finds Jordan Chandler. Chandler goes baseline, kicks out, finds Griffin. Griffin thought about the three, he'll drive instead. Finds Chandler underneath, and the kick out. James Wright for three. Chandler will drive, almost traveled, kicks it out, finds Griffin. Overshone for three, off the mark. Rebound loose, and it's going to be last touched by the Lakers. It'll be Timberwolves basketball. It'll be Jackson Raymond inbound for the Timberwolves here, and he will find Jaden Williams. Into the corner now for Raymond. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Chandler, who was already on the deck, and now finds James Wright. Wright to Griffin. Griffin goes for the finish and fouled. Shot doesn't go. We'll see the whistle's on. And it's going to go against 5, Jackson Raymond. It'll be his first.
5, Jackson Raymond. His first, team third.
So DeAndre Griffin will go to the line.
Shooting 2 for the Lakers, DeAndre Griffin.
DeAndre, a sophomore forward out of Cincinnati, averaging 17 points a game for the Lakers here. And makes the first free throw here.
Griffin hits the first.
Here's the second out of the way, makes them both. This pass almost stolen away by Chandler, picked up by Jayla Williams. Williams looks to get around Chandler, drives to the rim, off the side of the backboard, and we're going to have a foul called.
Laker foul on 6, Jordan Chandler. His first.
And that'll be Jordan Chandler picking up the foul. It'll be his first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jalen Williams.
So Jalen Williams will go to the line. The sophomore guard out of Joliet, Illinois. Jalen averages 15 a game for the Timberwolves as he makes the first. This is the second rebound, James Wright, for the Lakers. Now Jordan Chandler gives to Mario Johnson. Here's DeAndre Griffin on the wing. Griffin finds Overshown in the corner, back to Griffin. Chandler now drives through traffic, kicks out, Overshown for three, and buries it. Here's Jaden Williams now. Into the corner here for, picked up by Mario Johnson from Michigan. Overshown ahead to Griffin. Griffin couldn't quite handle it, so he's going to back it out and goes cross court to Johnson. Johnson back to Griffin. Griffin for three, off the mark. Rebound, James Wright. It will pick up his second foul.
In for the Timberwolves, number 5, Jackson Raymond. And checking in for the Lakers, number 14, Jaden Clark.
Here's Jalen Williams now. Over to Behringer, inside to Weigering. Weigering in the paint, turns, loose ball, can't collect it, and both players fall to the floor as Weigering and Johnson are tied up. We'll see what the whistle is. I thought they might have called a tied up ball, but I think they're going to call a foul. And it is going to be a foul, so that's going to go against Mario Johnson for the Lakers. That'll be his first foul. So Jackson Weigering will go to the line, averaging about 11 points a game for the Timberwolves. He is a sophomore forward out of Holland, Michigan. And misses the first.
Checking in for the Timberwolves, number 2, Jaden Williams.
Second on the way, off the back of the rim. Rebound, DeAndre Griffin from Michigan. Here's Jordan Chandler now. Goes back to Griffin, thought about a three, kicks it out to Overshown on the wing. Long high pass, finds Jaden Clark. Here's DeAndre Griffin, top of the key. Swings it around to Mario Johnson. And back to the top of the key. Around to Clark. 10 on the shot clock for the Lakers. Clark kicks out. Johnson for three, and buries it.
Johnson for three.
Quick, nice ball movement, that possession for the Lakers. Here's Jaden Williams now for the Timberwolves. Inside, looking for Conzelman, loose ball, and it's going to be a kick, and it's going to be in favor of Mid-Michigan. Oh, off-ball foul. So that's going to go against Thomas Conzelman. I did not see what happened there. Either way, Mid-Michigan will take over here, and it's going to be Vince Overshown now for Mid-Michigan. Over to Mario Johnson. Here's Jaden Clark stepping into a triple off the mark, and that's going to be rebounded by Thomas Conzelman. Here comes Jaden Williams. Finds Weigerink on the ring, back inside to Conzelman, stripped by Overshown, and completes the steal. Ahead for Griffin, and knocked out of bounds by Jaden Williams, but Mid-Michigan will keep the possession. As Lakers try to strike quickly in transition. And it's going to be Jordan Chandler inbound, finds DeAndre Griffin at the top of the key. Over to Overshown. Now Johnson, excuse me. Johnson, cross-court pass to Chandler, now Jaden Clark. Clark drives, kicks out, Overshown, dribbles, kicks out again. Here's Clark to Jordan Chandler now. Chandler tries to split the D, lose the dribble, picked up by Conzelman. And here's Jaden Williams now. Williams to the rack. Rebound doesn't go. Weigering there. And we're going to see what the whistle is. I believe it was offensive goal interference, as I think Weigering got the ball off the inside of the cylinder, so turned over to the Lakers. Chandler's three, no good. Rebound by Weigerink. Here is Jaden Williams now. Over to Konzelman, back to Williams. Into the corner now for Raymond, and he knocks down a three-point shot. And that shot misses everything and ushered out of bounds by Konzelman. And Timberwolves will take the ball. And we got a media break coming up. So stick around, we're right back. You're watching Laker basketball.
My name is Jordan Chandler. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I play basketball at Mid-Michigan. Being an athlete just shapes me as far as being dedicated to my craft and honestly just being a hard-working person. Competing for Mid honestly means everything because the program, especially from the coaches down to my teammates, everything is just great. Challenges that I've had to overcome that basketball helped me with is just my own personal confidence issues and things that I just know I can be better at, and basketball helps me with that. I chose Mid because of the culture and honestly the guys we have here. It's just a great group of guys, and I trust anything and everything the coaches tell me.
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. Mid-Michigan ahead in this one by 10, 19-9 over the visiting Timberwolves. Mid-Michigan is led by as many as 13 here in the first half. We have 7.5 minutes to go. Timberwolves, like I said, coming this one 0-22, 0-8 in the conference. Obvious losing streak of 22 in a row. Mid-Michigan come in number 17 in the NJCAA. They are 19-3, 8-0, winners of 16 in a row. Here is Jaden Williams. He gives to Jalen Williams, picked up off the switch by Amani Green. Inside to Weigerink. Weigerink working on Johnson in the paint, turns, gets the shot away somehow, and rebounded by Jaden Hardman as it rolls off. Mario Johnson quickly in transition ahead to Joe Young. Triple on the way, off the mark, rebound by Jackson Raymond. And here's Jalen Williams in transition for the Timberwolves. That ball almost lost by Nari Richardson and saved by Williams. Here is Williams directing traffic. Step back three for Williams, and he knocks it down. 2-2 is what they're calling that. So deep two. Here's Mario Johnson. His shot blocked by Raymond. And that's going to go out of bounds. The Lakers will have the ball still. They'll have 26 seconds on the shot clock here as Amani Green's going to inbound underneath the Laker basket. Here is the long over the top, finds Mario Johnson. Here's Johnson, gives to Young on the wing. Inside now to Hardiman, now to Green. Around the corner to Jaden Clark for a triple, and he buries it. Here is Jaden Williams. Finds Weigerink, mid-range jumper on the way, knocks it down for the big man. Monty Green now into the corner for Mario Johnson. Here's Joe Young on the wing. Inside for Hardiman, gets deflected, picked up by Johnson. Finds Amani Green. Green drives, penetrates, kicks out, it's Young. Young now, he'll go to the rim. Gets through three to the rim for two for Joe Young. Here is Jaden Williams. Into the corner for Jackson Raymond. Now inside for Weigerink. He turns, hook shot, no good. Rebound Hardiman. Hardiman quickly out to Johnson near side. Now far side for Jaden Clark. Monty Green now top of the key. Into the corner, Johnson. Young top of the key now. Swings it around to Jaden Clark. Steps into a triple and buries it. Lakers up by 14 now. Largest lead of the game for Mid-Michigan. Raymond for three, no good. Rebound Hardiman underneath. Hardiman picked up, gives it to Jaden Clark. Clark inside to Hardiman. Hardiman turns, and his pass to Joe Young taken away by Jalen Williams. Here comes Williams with speed and transition. Finds Raymond underneath. Shot off the board, no good. Richardson had it, taken away by Young. Here's Amani Green now in transition for the Lakers. And he brings the thunder over Weigerink at the other end of the floor. Here's Jaden Williams now. Finds Jalen Williams, looking to settle it down for the Timberwolves, and he's going to back it out. Now to Jackson Raymond. Mario Johnson picks the pass, and we're going to have a whistle underneath. And we'll see what the call is. And it's going to go against Mid-Michigan. And that's going to go against Jaden Hardiman. And that's going to send Weigerink to the line.
At the line, shooting the 1-and-1, Jackson Weigerink.
So Jackson Weigerink here at the 1-and-1, averaging 10 points a game for the Timberwolves. The sophomore forward out of Holland, Michigan here. And he makes the first. Here's Weigerink again, and makes them both for the free throw line.
In for the Timberwolves, number 13, Thomas Konzelman. Checking in for the Lakers, number 8, Vince Overshaw.
Here's Amani Green now for the Lakers. Quickly into the corner for Joe Young. Baseline drive. He goes with the wild shot. Gets it to go underneath. Nice baseline move there for Joe Young. Here's Nari Richardson now for the Timberwolves, top of the key. Finds Jalen Williams. Looking inside for Konzelman, taken away by Green. Here's Green for another finish at the rim. Here is Jaden Williams. Nari Richardson now. Skip passes inside, taken away. Loose ball picked up by Konzelman. Now back to Jalen Williams. 11 on the shot clock for the Timberwolves here. Williams, inside pass, finds Konzelman. Konzelman working down low, gets it up. No good, rebound Young. In traffic, still has it. Able to corral it and control it. Here's Jaden Clark now in transition, and we're going to get a travel call far side. And we got a media break on the floor, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV.
My name is Mario Johnson. I'm from Belleville, Michigan, and I play basketball at Mid. This has shaped me as a person, just communicating better with people, building good relationships, and just learning how to talk to people. Competing for Mid means things I can't put into words because Coach House has gave me the opportunity, and I didn't know if I was going to play basketball next year, and so it means a lot to me. It helped me overcome impatience. Nothing good comes fast. And basketball has taught me to stick to the course and just remain patient. I chose Mid because Coach House made me feel like family coming in as leaving high school, even though I went to a different university. So when I was leaving that university, he was open arms and welcoming me back.
Welcome back, Maury Courts. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go first half. Mid-Michigan up by 18, their largest lead of the game so far. So the Timberwolves will inbound far side. It's going to be Jackson Raymond. He's going to find Jaden Williams. And man defensive look here by the Lakers. Williams finds Jalen Williams on the baseline. He's forced out. He has to back it out to the corner. Williams will take the three with the man in his face. Shot no good. Rebound Joe Young. Young crushing the pressure, and Monty Green loses the ball to Williams, and here's Jalen Williams. Nice dish to Jaden Williams. And Timberwolves with a nice transition bucket there. Here's Amani Green. Finds Vince Overshown. Back to Amani Green. Triple on the way, and he buries it. Three-point shooting has been on for Mid-Michigan here in the first half. Williams looking to set up the offense for the Timberwolves. Drives, mid-range shot up, off the front of the rim, rebound Overshown. He's going to find Joe Young on the wing. Inside for Amani Green, and he's going to dish out to DeAndre Griffin for three, and that's going to be off the mark. Rebound by Jalen Williams. Quickly ahead to Jaden Williams, and Williams steps out of bounds. So here is Vince Overshown for Mid-Michigan. Finds Joe Young. Back to Overshown, top of the key. Here's Griffin on the wing. Back to the top for Overshown. Vince has no range on that three-point trigger. Here's Williams, goes to Jaden Williams. Jaden goes inside to Conzelman. He kicks out to Weigerink. Weigerink gives to Jaden. We head to Overshown, kicked out to Green. Here's James Wright now from the wing. He's going to drive through two. Gets the shot away, but he called for the travel. And the Timberwolves will take over. Here is Jaden Williams now for the Timberwolves. Looking inside, can't find Weigerink on the cut. Cross-court pass to Jalen Williams. Williams drives, right-handed layup off the glass is good for the Timberwolves. Here's Green into Overshown. Overshown back to Green. Here's Joe Young. Young looking inside, picks up his dribble, finds Overshown from way downtown, off the front of the rim. Rebound, James Wright, still loose, taken away by Conzelman finally. Thomas Conzelman now tries to dribble out of pressure and finds Jaden Williams to break the press. Here is Jackson Raymond for three. No good. Weigerink with the rebound, kicks to Raymond. Raymond loses the ball out of bounds, and Mid-Michigan will take over. 28 seconds to go here in the first half.
Number 6, Jordan Chandler.
Here is Jordan Chandler. Shot clock is turned off here. So Chandler will hold for the final shot here. Jalen Williams steps up. Man defense shown here by the Timberwolves. And Chandler loses the ball out of bounds. And Timberwolves will take over with 11 seconds. So Quentin Hilliker will inbound for the Timberwolves. And it's going to go to Jalen Williams. He's picked up by Overshown, not trying to give him anything on the floor. Williams gets around.
Your halftime score, Mid-Michigan 41, North Central Michigan 19.
So Mid-Michigan ahead at the break, 41-19. It's been all defense for the Lakers as they have held the Timberwolves down. Stick around, second half action coming your way. I'm Nick Toner. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cameron. I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I'm studying business management and will be transferring to Northwood University this fall. As a high school student, I wanted out of town. I wanted to go to this big university. I wanted to do the whole thing. But as a college student now, looking back to when I was thinking about all those things, I think by coming to Mid-Michigan College, you can save a lot of time, a lot of money. You can come here, you can experiment, you can kind of get in different clubs, you can get into different classes at a lower rate and really figure out what you want to do. So the smaller classes help me learn a lot. I mean, most of my classes, I would say more than 50% were online, but the ones that I did take in person were way better being in a smaller class size because you can ask the professor questions. I think you can focus a lot better. I really like the online classes. I think they work better, especially with if you're working full-time and have to be at work all the time. Those online classes are awesome. The teachers are usually really lenient and work with you on a lot of things, and so those online classes are amazing if you have many, many things going on. The Harrison campus has
like 500 acres of land you can ride your bike on, you can take your dogs for a walk, you can go for a walk. I know there's disc golf. There's several things you can do back there, and that's what makes this campus so wonderful, I think. If you're on the fence of what you want to do, choose that smaller college, and maybe even go talk to someone before you go. Talk to them about what you want to do. We got people here that you can talk to about those things, and they're really, really helpful in that way, especially if you are clueless of what you want to do. Coming to Mid-Michigan College has really been a really big benefit for me. I couldn't see myself going anywhere else. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to take that next step, and I think Mid has really geared me to make those steps and giving me all the resources to move on and be confident in what I want to do.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work, broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cameron. I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I'm studying business management and will be transferring to Northwood University this fall. As a high school student, I wanted out of town. I wanted to go to this big university. I wanted to do...
I'm Kinley Keller, and I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I first heard of Mid from my high school. I went to Beale City High School, which is local to Mount Pleasant, and we had reps come to our school, and it really interested me in going to a school close to my home. Mid really sold me on coming here compared to other colleges because it was affordable, and I feel like I would have a more personable experience here, seeing more familiar faces compared to being at a bigger university and not seeing many familiar faces at all. The class sizes at Mid are really helpful. They're smaller than other bigger universities. The average class size here, I want to say, is around like 15 to 20-ish students, so not too big but not too small. Definitely helps you get to know your professor and your peers as well. Mid has really helped me along my way of becoming a student and enrolling in classes. The admissions representative was super helpful in finding a career path that I was interested in and getting to know the next steps. The student experience for me here at Mid is great so far. I really enjoy seeing people at the high tops out front at our student center services. Just talking with each other, it makes it feel more like comfortable seeing people actually engaging with each other, and it makes it feel more almost as if you're able to for my later steps in life. My next step is to transfer to a four-year university. I'd recommend a university, but you also want to save money. Mid's a great transition college as well, and we have great transfer programs here. So it's definitely a good way to get your foot in the door, especially if you're kind of uncertain of what you want to do. Mid can help you find out what you really want to focus on in life.
Our student athletes are working hard day in and day out as they strive to become leaders, earn degrees, and compete on the men's basketball team. Annual support through the Lakers Athletic Fund and men's basketball funds provide the necessary resources for our student athletes to unlock their academic and athletic potential. Your gift has a direct impact on the daily needs of the team, such as travel, student services, scholarships, and equipment. With your help, thank you for recognizing the value of athletics as part of this total student experience at Mid-Michigan College. Go Lakers.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work, broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See
The Lakers Athletic Fund and men's basketball funds provide the necessary resources for our student athletes to unlock their academic and athletic potential. Your gift has a direct impact on the daily needs of the team, such as travel, student services, scholarships, and equipment. With your help, we're able to address our priorities and impact our program in an immediate and positive way. Thank you for recognizing the value of athletics as part of this total student experience at Mid-Michigan College. Go Lakers.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work, broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Welcome back to Maury Courts here for the second half as the Lakers host the Timberwolves. Mid-Michigan up 41-19. Mid-Michigan shooting 48% from the field. North Central Michigan shooting 29%. Mid-Michigan is being out-rebounded by the Timberwolves, though, 20-18. But the Timberwolves have 12 turnovers to Mid-Michigan's 6. And Mid-Michigan shooting 36% for the three-point line. Leading the way for Mid-Michigan, Amani Green with 9 points and Jaden Clark with 6. Leading the way for the Timberwolves is Weigerink with 6 and Jalen Williams with 8 of his own. And Mid-Michigan is going to start the second half here. And it's DeAndre Griffin to inbound to Amani Green. Here is Green. He finds Joe Young far side, back to Green to start the offense. Now it's Griffin inside for Wright. Wright, kick out. Amani Green with a nice pump fake and drive. Rebound Young, reverse layup is good for the putback. Here's Jaden Williams. Here is Quentin Hilliker. He finds Weigerink. Weigerink inside for Hilliker underneath. He's trapped by 2 and he's going to dribble himself out. And then the ball poked out of bounds by Joe Young. So Young, or Hilliker, or maybe they don't know who's going to inbound it for Timberwolves, as Jalen Williams finally steps up. He'll take the inbound. And he's going to go over the top for Jaden Williams. Almost had that ball taken away by Amani Green. Here is Williams. Inside pass to Weigerink, and he turns and gets the easy finish at the rim for the big man. Nice pick and roll action there for the Timberwolves. And here's DeAndre Griffin now for Mid-Michigan. Amani Green, top of the key here. Ball swings near side to Joe Young into the corner for James Wright. Wright drives, tries to go through 3. Wild shot off the window, gets his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled underneath.
Timberwolves foul on 34, Jackson Weigerink.
And that's going to go against Jackson Weigerink as he fouls James Wright underneath the basket. So here's the long inbound by Monty Green to Joe Young. Here's Monty Green for 3, off the mark, rebound James Wright. Still with Wright, and he's going to get another foul drawn on the floor. This time it's going to be against Hilliker, I believe.
Timberwolves foul on 25, Quentin Hilliker. That's his second, team second.
So Hilliker gets picks up the foul on Wright, and Amani Green will inbound again, finds DeAndre Griffin. He kicks out, Joe Young inside to Wright, baseline drive, trying to get around Weinerink, and he does. Nice, tough basket there for James Wright. Here's Jaden Williams. He gives it Jalen Williams. Here's Weigerink on the outside. Looks inside, finds Konzelman. Konzelman blocked by Young, and then Konzelman comes back away with it, gets the putback to go. So great defense turned into great offense all at the same time. Here's Green, now Griffin back to Wright. Here's Green, top of the key, over to Young. Young will take the triple try, and he buries it. And Jalen Williams is going to be fouled on the floor as he loses the ball here.
Laker foul on 2, Joe Young.
Unlucky foul there on Joe Young.
Team's first of the second half.
As they get their feet tied together, ball is potentially loose there. And Williams able to pick it up. Jaden Williams able to dribble through traffic, poked away by Young, and that's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Timberwolves. So here is Jaden Williams now. Looking inside, finds Weigerink. Weigerink gets the ball poked away, and then it's going to be picked up by Weigerink as he tracks it down. Konzelman will step into a long 2, misses everything. Joe Young rebounds. Here's DeAndre Griffin now from Mid-Michigan down low. And he's blocked by Weigerink, but there's a whistle, and it's going to be a foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws as Weigerink picks up a foul.
Jackson Weigerink, his third, team third.
So nice spin move there by DeAndre Griffin to draw the contact and pick up the foul. Griffin, a sophomore forward out of Cincinnati, averaging 17 a game for the Lakers. Misses the first there.
In for North Central Michigan, number 33, Scott Haley.
So Weigerink will now take a seat with his 3 fouls, and Griffin will shoot the second free throw and makes it.
Griffin splits the pair for the Lakers.
So here's Williams. Looking to go around the screen by Haley. Kicks out, finds Hilliker. Hilliker pump fake, step over, and takes the 3 and knocks it down for the Timberwolves. Griffin finds James Wright. Here's DeAndre Griffin. Griffin finds Green, top of the key, over to Joe Young now. Inside for Hardiman. Hardiman kicks out, right. Triple try, and knocks it down. Buries it from long range is James Wright. And we got an official whistle here as they want to wipe the floor as 2 players are tackled each other over there. So we're going to wipe that down, and now we're get back underway. Officials say it's not slick, so we're good to go. It's going to be Jaden Williams here as here we go. Here's Konzelman on the outside, gives way to Jayla Williams. Here's Haley. Haley picks up his dribble, finds Hilliker. Hilliker looks for Williams, finds him. Jayla Williams looks to drive now from the free throw line, finds Haley. Haley's jumper is off short, off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound though. And here's Williams with a mid-range jumper, no good. Over top of everything to DeAndre Griffin. Quickly out to right. Here's Wright. Draws the contact, gets the foul and the bucket. James Wright goes for the and one here.
The foul was on number 13, Thomas Konzelman. That's his second.
And that'll be Konzelman who picks up the foul for the Timberwolves.
34, Jackson Weigerink.
So James Wright will go to the line here. He's a sophomore guard out of Redford.
For the Lakers, shooting 1, James Wright.
And James averaging 21 points a game for the Lakers. Free throw up and it's good. And my clock is off, so I'm gonna have to adjust that here. Apologies. Here we go, and Williams gets stripped by Young underneath. Quickly head to right. Here's Wright to the rim, gets the layup to go. Here's Jaden Williams now. Looking inside for Konzelman, that's taken away, finds Weigerink on the outside. Now Konzelman. Konzelman drives, spins in the lane, gets the jumper away, and it misses everything. Rebound Joe Young. Young quickly head to Griffin. Griffin, turnaround 3, and that's going to be off the mark. Rebounded by Hilliker for the Timberwolves. Here's Jayla Williams now back to Hilliker. Hilliker gets the easy mid-range jumper to go. Here's Amani Green. He's going to find DeAndre Griffin. That ball taken away by Hilliker, and he still loose. Picked up finally by Jayla Williams, still loose, and it finds Hilliker, who spots up for 3, and he knocks it down. Crazy play right there as Timberwolves come out better for it. Here's Green now with the drive. James Wright finds DeAndre Griffin. Griffin to the rim with the Euro step, and
Out of bounds. It's Laker basketball.
ball gets knocked out of bounds off the Timberwolves. And the Lakers will keep the ball. We have a media timeout, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV.
My name is James Wright. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I play basketball at Mid-Michigan. Being an athlete shaped me as a person because it makes me want to work harder. It means a lot because being a sophomore from last year, just being with a group of guys who just willing to do anything for the team, it taught me lessons by don't take anything for granted because it can be taken away from you. I just love the coaches. They made me feel like I was welcome, and they gave me a lot of tools to be successful.
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. 14 and a half minutes to go. Second half, Mid-Michigan up 57-31. .26 lead, largest for Mid-Michigan here today. So here is Amani Green with the inbound. And he's going to find DeAndre Griffin wide open for three. Off the mark. High rebound. Skies up. Picked up by Jaden Williams. Pushed ahead now to Konzelman. Here's Konzelman looking for Williams. And we're going to foul on the floor. No shot here. And that's going to be charged against Vince Overshone. So Overshone will pick up his second foul. And the Timberwolves will inbound here. They have 26 seconds on the shot clock. Goes over the top to Jaden Williams. He gives way to Jalen Williams. Now around the corner to Hilliker. Back to Jalen Williams. Now it's Konzelman. Konzelman looking inside. Gets the pass taken away. And here's Williams with an easy layup as the Lakers tried to break on a turnover that got turned back over. Here is Griffin Overshone, looks inside for Johnson. Here's Amani Green, his three blocked, picked up by Weigerink. And now here's Jayla Williams in transition. Inside for Weigerink, nice look. And gets the shot to go. Wild shot underneath by Weigerink, had to contort his body around to get that one to go. Here's Overshone. Amani Green now, here's DeAndre Griffin. He's gonna drive, kicks it back out. Mario Johnson takes the triple. Misses off the front of the rim. James Wright can't handle it. It's picked up by Hilliker. Here's Jalen Williams now in transition. Timberwolves making a break for it. And rebound Konzelman after the missed shot. And we're going to have a foul there on the floor. We'll see which way this goes.
Mid-Michigan foul on three, Amani Green, his first.
And that's going to go against Amani Green for Mid-Michigan. So the Timberwolves will inbound here. They'll have 20 seconds on the shot clock here after the inbound. And it's going to go to Weigerink. Weigerink goes inside to Jalen Williams, back to Weigerink, and almost taken away, tied up. Weigerink still fighting with it. And no basket. Offensive foul is called as Weigerink shoved the defender to the floor.
Timberwolf foul on 34, Jackson Weigerink. That's his fourth.
So the big man for the Timberwolves now has 4 fouls. And here's the Lakers now. Here's Griffin. Griffin finds Amani Green on a cut. Green up against Weigerink, can't get it. Johnson's tip doesn't go. Johnson with the rebound, blocked by Weigerink. Only as far as DeAndre Griffin. Here's James Wright, top of the key, 3, and rims out. Loose ball on the floor, picked up by Griffin. Mid-Michigan with a 4th life here on this possession, and finally a foul is called. And Mid-Michigan will get a... And Jalen Williams picks up his first foul. And Mid-Michigan will be able to set up an offense here.
In for North Central Michigan, number 24.
As this is turned into a long possession for Mid-Michigan. Here is Overshone. Mario Johnson now back to Overshone. Overshone for way downtown, and he buries it. Here's Jaden Williams now. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound by Konzelman. Konzelman put back and gets it to go. Here's Overshone into the wing for Green. Now DeAndre Griffin swings it to Johnson. Now back to Green. He'll take the triple try. Off the window, off the rim, no good. Rebound James Wright. Wright kicks out, finds Johnson on a baseline drive. He looks for Wright. Pass too strong, picked up now by Williams. Here's Jaden Williams to the rim, blocked by Overshone, and rebounded by Amani Green. And now it's kicked off the foot of Richardson. No call. And here's the Timberwolves. Jalen Williams for 3. Off the mark. Rebound James Wright. Here's Amani Green now. looking to settle it down, and the ball almost picked off. Still a loose pass. Now it's right to the rim, gets the basket. What a sequence of plays here at Maury Courts, as this is getting a little bit wild. Coach Cocker for the Timberwolves urging his players to reset as they get the ball down low to Konzelman for the easy two. Here's Overshone, out to Griffin. Griffin for three, off the mark, rebound Mario Johnson, loses it to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams ahead to Jaden Williams, scoop shot off the rim, no good. Rebound Griffin, still loose, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Timberwolves will keep the ball, and we got a media timeout, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
My name is Vince Overshine. I'm from Hammond, Indiana, and I play basketball at Mid-Michigan College. Being an athlete shapes me as a person. I learned a lot of discipline, and I learned how to be respectful to others. Competing for Mid means a lot. I get to play basketball at a college level, play with a lot of the guys that I really care about, and I truly have fun with. There's times where I'm not in the greatest of moods, and I just have basketball as that escape from reality to take me away from everything. It's just my peace. The program at Mid was great. The coach, the players, I just love it here. I love the diversity. Even though I'm in a different state, it's all worth it.
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. Just under 11 minutes. I believe it's 11 minutes and a second, I think, to go here. Second half. Mid-Michigan up 62-39. Timberwolves trying to battle back into this one after trailing by 26. It's been chippy the last couple minutes. Safe to say that for sure, as the play has somewhat deteriorated. Both teams looking to settle it back down and try to take advantage. It'll be a Timberwolf inbound here. Inbound by Jalen Williams. He's going to find Ben Behringer. Here is Behringer now, picked up by Chandler. Behringer finds Jalen Williams in the corner. Williams looking inside, didn't like what he saw, so he's going to dribble around top of the key. He'll spot up for three. Shot no good. Rebound picked up Jaden Clark from Mid-Michigan. Here come the Lakers now. Mario Johnson back to Clark. Here's Overshone. Deep three for Overshone, and he buries it. Here's Jalen Williams now. Konzelman out to Raymond. Raymond finds Jalen Williams, almost lost the ball. Back to Raymond. Inside pass for Konzelman, taken away by Overshone. Here's Overshone. Here's Griffin for three outside on the wing, and he buries it. And Mid-Michigan back up to a 29-point advantage here. And we got a whistle here in front of me. That's going to go against Jordan Chandler.
Jordan Chandler, his second. Team fourth. The Timberwolves take a full timeout.
So Timberwolves take a full timeout, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV.
Our student athletes are working hard day in and day out as they strive to become leaders, earn degrees, and compete on the men's basketball team. Annual support through the Lakers Athletic Fund and men's basketball funds provide the necessary resources for our student athletes to unlock their academic and athletic potential. Your gift has a direct impact on the daily needs of the team, such as travel, student services, scholarships, and equipment. With your help, we're able to address our priorities and impact our program in an immediate and positive way. Thank you for recognizing the value of athletics as part of this total student experience at Mid-Michigan College. Go Lakers.
Welcome back to Maury Courts, 9:54 to go here, second half. Mid-Michigan up by 29 here. And the inbound pass finds Konzelman. Konzelman looking inside, doesn't find anything, and he's going to dribble out, finds Behringer. Behringer now looking to get around Overshown. Splits two, gets a shot away, off the back of the rim, no good. The rebound's knocked out of bounds by a Timberwolf. Lakers will take over.
In for North Central Michigan, number 2, Jaden Williams.
Here is Jordan Chandler for the Lakers. Mario Johnson now. Inside for Overshown, wide alone. All alone, down low. Tries to make the extra pass to Jaden Clark and skips it out of bounds. Lakers with a rare turnover here. Here's Behringer now for the Timberwolves. Smaller lineup out here now for the Timberwolves as Richardson now works his way to Jaden Williams. Williams looking inside for Konzelman, doesn't like what he sees, finds Richardson. Nari Richardson now. He'll pass cross court to Behringer, loses the ball between his legs, able to save it. Finds Raymond underneath, and Raymond there open on the baseline, gets the shot to go. Here's Jaden Clark. Now back to Chandler. Chandler looking to drive, tries a split two, can't, finds Overshown from way downtown, and just short on that one. The line was good from here, just a bit short. Here is Jaden Williams now. Finds Behringer on the wing. Behringer finds Richardson. Richardson kicks out to Raymond. Raymond triple try, off the mark, rebound Overshown. Quickly ahead to Mario Johnson. Johnson finds Overshown, pump fakes. Now he'll take the triple try, and that's off the mark. And rebound Richardson. We're going to have a foul on the floor underneath.
Mid-Michigan foul on 1, DeAndre Griffin.
And that's going to be a push by DeAndre Griffin. That'll be his first foul. And here's Jaden Williams for the Timberwolves. Here's Behringer. Konzelman now drives baseline, goes to the rim hard, and gets the bucket. Here's Chandler. He'll drive, kicks out, finds Griffin, triple on the way for top of the key. No good. Overshown gets the rebound, kicks it out. Here's a three from Johnson, no good. Now rebound by Richardson, but he's stripped. Finds Johnson. Over the top pass, looking for some flair. Doesn't find Jaden Clark, finds its way out of bounds. So we got a timeout called on the floor. We'll step aside. We'll be right back.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Welcome back here to Maury Courts. I'm Nick Toner. You're watching Laker basketball here on the MAC TV Sports Network. Mid-Michigan up 68-43 over the visiting Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves will resume play with the inbound here on the far side. It's going to be Jalen Williams now to bring the ball up the floor. Inside pass for Konzelman. He spins in the paint. Gets the shot to go, and he's fouled. So the basket counts, and Konzelman, Jordan Chandler will pick up his third foul, and Konzelman will go to the line. He's a freshman forward out of Frankenmuth, and he averages 7 points a game for the Timberwolves as he makes the free throw there. Chandler finds Jaden Clark. He slips, and the ball picked up by Jackson Raymond. And here's Jaden Williams now in transition. Back to Raymond. Almost lost it was Hilliker. He goes over the top. Here's Konzelman with a drive. No good. Loose ball picked up by Jordan Chandler. Here's Chandler looking to split defense and picks up his dribble. Here's Johnson. Kick out to Clark. Now Chandler again. Chandler inside the Johnson. Johnson finds Drew Kelsey. Now into the corner, Overshown, shot on the way, and he buries it from the corner. Here's Jaden Williams, finds Weigerink. Raymond, back to Williams. Inside pass for Weigerink, and we're gonna have a push down low, I believe. We'll see which way it goes. It's gonna go against Mid-Michigan. It'll be Drew Kelsey. He'll pick up his first as he fouls Weigerink on the entry. Now Weigerink will shoot a 1-and-1 here, the sophomore forward from Holland, averaging 10 points a game for the Timberwolves. And Weigerink misses the free throw, rebound by Drew Kelsey, but he has the ball almost taken away, able to save himself, and finds Jordan Chandler to escape the trouble. Here's Jaden Clark. He'll drive, kick out. Johnson now. Cross court to Gage Coonan. He'll let it fly for three, and he buries it. Raymond inside for Weigerink. Weigerink threw everybody into the rim, and good for the big man for Timberwolves. Here's Mario Johnson, finds Coonan. Back to Johnson. Here's Coonan. He'll shoot again, and no good, off the mark. Rebound by Quentin Hilliker. Quickly ahead to Konzelman, almost lose the ball, able to control it now. Konzelman in some trouble, looking for an outlet, finds Jaden Williams. Here's Hilliker for three. No good, long rebound goes to Gage Coonan. Here's Jordan Chandler. Skip pass to Mario Johnson. Here's Johnson, he'll drive, kicks out. Coonan thought about a three, and he's gonna dribble it out. Now Jaden Clark far side with the ball. He's gonna find Coonan top of the key. Coonan has the ball knocked away by Hilliker, and here's Quentin Hilliker by himself. Misses the dunk, rebounded by Coonan. Here's Jaden Clark in transition. He'll step into a triple, and he buries it. And the rich get richer here at Maury Courts, as a surefire points for the Timberwolves wind up being a triple for the Lakers. Here's Jaden Williams now with the drive. Kicks out, finds Jackson Raymond. And we're gonna have a foul here off the ball. And that's gonna go against Mid-Michigan. That'll be Drew Kelsey picking up his second quick foul. And that's gonna send Weigerink back to the line. And now more reserves for Mid-Michigan check in as Luke Marlin and Evan Haberkamp check in. Here's Weigerink with the 1-on-1. First half is up and makes it. Last time these two teams played in North Central Michigan on the 1st, or the 11th, Mid-Michigan won that 88-68, and we're pretty close to gonna be on par with that here. As misses the second half, rebounded by Michigan. Here's Haverkamp. He finds Marlin. Marlin finds Coonan. Long two. Makes the long two, foot on the line. Referee all over that. And here is Jackson Raymond. He'll make a triple at the other end for the Timberwolves.
30-second timeout taken by the Timberwolves. That will turn into a media timeout.
So 30-second timeout called will turn into a media break, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back.
My name is Deontay Griffin. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I play basketball for Mid-Michigan Lakers. Being an athlete shaped me as a person because it teaches you that you gotta work hard for things you want. It's never gonna come to you. You gotta work for it to be good. It means everything for me because this program wants to win, and I like to win. So it helped me become things because it's my peace. It's calm me down, just keep me focused on the right track. I choose Mid because it was a family thing. Like the coaches, the players, they made it feel like a real family here.
Welcome back to Maury Court's 4 minutes and change to play here as the Lakers lead 79-52 over the Timberwolves. It's going to be Luke Marlin quickly ahead to Drew Kelsey. Kelsey fires back to Marlin inside to Haverkamp. Haverkamp finds Jaden Clark on a cut. Can't get around Weigerink, so he'll back it out. Looking inside for Haverkamp, and now it's going to go all the way around far side back to Marlin. Marlin finds Coonan. Coonan with another deep two. Foot on the line again. Rebound, Kelsey finds Clark underneath, and he's stripped by Williams.
It's Laker basketball.
And they're going to say Williams out of bounds, so Mid-Michigan will take over. So Coonan will inbound. He finds Jaden Clark right in front of him. Clark working the baseline. Backs down his man, gets the easy shot off the glass. Here's Cam Dorsey now. He gives way to Clancy. Jack Clancy. Reserves in now for the Timberwolves as well. Here's Cam Dorsey again. And long triple try by Jake Lineker, no good. And here's Luke Marlin for Mid-Michigan. Still with Marlin, kicks out. Kelsey for three, off the rim, rebounded by Lineker. Here's Dorsey now. Dorsey finds Jack Clancy. Now it's in the hands of Kellen Pletcher. Here's Lineker. Scotty Haley now, back to Dorsey. Here's a drive by Pletcher to the rim. It rolls out. Rebound by Marlin. Marlin spins, looking for Kelsey, can't find him. And it's going to be picked up by the Timberwolves. And Pletcher with the shot gets fouled. Doesn't go. He'll get two from the line.
Mid-Michigan foul on 4, Gage Coonan, his first, team 9th.
So Gage Coonan will pick up his first foul, and that's going to send Kellen Pletcher, sophomore guard out of Central Lake, Michigan, to the line. Pletcher averaging 2 points a game, and he misses the first there. Here's the second for Pletcher, misses them both. Rebound loose on the floor, and we got a foul underneath. And that's going to go against Jake Lineker of the Timberwolves. That'll be his first.
Team 7.
So that's going to put Drew Kelsey on the line here for Mid-Michigan. Kelsey, a sophomore forward out of Blanchard, Michigan.
Shooting the 1-and-1 for the Lakers, Drew Kelsey.
Kelsey averaging about 2 points a game for the Lakers. And knocks down the first. Mid-Michigan up by 30 here, largest lead of the game. Looking to go 31 here. And they do.
Both teams are now in the bonus.
Here's Cam Dorsey now for the Timberwolves. He gives way to Clancy. Clancy around to Lineker. Now a drive by Pletcher. Looks inside, and that pass taken away by Cage Coonan. Coonan gets around his man, gets the floater, and he gets it to go. Here is Dorsey. Now Lineker, back to Dorsey. Dorsey with the drive, spins in the lane from the block, gets the shot to go off the glass. Here's Marlin, finds Coonan. Coonan will drive. His shot blocked by Scotty Haley, but we're gonna have a whistle. We'll see what the call is.
The foul is on 3, Jack Clancy. That's his first.
That's gonna be against the Timberwolves, so it'll be Jack Clancy picking up his first. That's gonna send Cage Coonan to the line. Freshman guard out of Collin, Michigan. Cage averaging about 2.5 points a game. Misses the first free throw, or makes the first free throw, excuse me. Second one on the way, makes them both. Or no, I was right. He did miss the first one. Here's Dorsey. Here's Lineker now. Lineker, skip pass inside for Pletcher, and there's going to be a push underneath by Coonan.
Michigan foul on 4, Cage Coonan. That's his second. Team 10.
That's going to send.
Shooting 2 for the Timberwolves, number 11, Kalen Pelcher.
That'll send Kellen Pletcher, excuse me, to the line. Sophomore guard out of Central Lake, Michigan. Misses the first. 1:10 to go here in the contest. Mid-Michigan's going to improve to 20-3, 9-0 in the conference. Winners of 17 in a row now, as the second one rattles out as well. The Timberwolves are going to fall to 0-23, 0-9 in the conference. Kelsey finds Haverkamp. Haverkamp off the glass and good for the Mid-Michigan big man. Good to see Evan on the floor. Has been injured most of the season. Only his second home game here at Morey Courts. Here's Dorsey. Now to Lineker. Lineker has the ball taken away by Kelsey. Here's Marlin ahead to Coonan. Coonan now. He's going to back it all the way out. Reset. Drives. Gets the floater off the rim. Doesn't go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Timberwolves foul on 0, Jake Lineker. His second. Team 9.
So Mid-Michigan ranked number 17. Their ranking might improve as they have win again. So we'll see what happens there. Next up for the Lakers, they travel to Delta College, and then they'll be home again next Saturday as they face Kirtland over at the Mount Pleasant High School Gymnasium. So the alternate home here, as Morey Courts will be unavailable, so we'll be at the high school. But I'll be there to call the game. Just hope to hear from you. Here's Dorsey now. Kicks out, it's Pletcher. Pletcher, step back triple off the mark. Rebound Jack Clancy for the Timberwolves. Final 8 seconds here. Clancy lets a shot fly and knocks it down for 3. And that's to be how this one ends. Mid-Michigan 90, North Central Michigan 57.
Your final score, Mid-Michigan 90, North Central Michigan 57.
So that's your final score. Stick around. Hopefully we'll get Coach House here to talk to him about today's game. As always, though, I'm Nick Toner. You're watching Laker basketball here on the MAC TV Sports Network. See you next Saturday against Kirtland at Mount Pleasant High School. Good job.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cameron. I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I'm studying business management and will be transferring to Northwood University this fall. As a high school student, I wanted out of town. I wanted to go to this big university. I wanted to do the whole thing. But as a college student now, looking back to when I was thinking about all those things, I think by coming to Mid-Michigan College, you can save a lot of time, a lot of money. You can come here, you can experiment, you can kind of get in different clubs, you can get into different classes at a lower rate and really figure out what you want to do. So the smaller classes help me learn a lot. I mean, most of my classes, I would say more than 50% were online, but the ones that I did take in person were way better being in a smaller class size because you can ask the professor questions. I think you can focus a lot better. I really like the online classes. I think they work better, especially with if you're working full-time and have to be at work all the time. Those online classes are awesome. The teachers are usually really lenient and work with you on a lot of things, and so those online classes are amazing if you have many, many things going on. The Harrison campus has like 500 acres of land you can ride your bike on, you can take your dogs for a walk, you can go for a walk. I know there's disc golf. There's several things you can do back there, and that's what makes this campus so wonderful, I think. If you're on the fence of what you want to do, choose that smaller college and maybe even go talk to someone before you go. Talk to them about what you want to do. We got people here that you can talk to about those things, and they're really, really helpful in that way, especially if you are clueless of what you want to do. Coming to Mid-Michigan College has really been a really big benefit for me. I couldn't see myself going anywhere else. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to take that next step, and I think Mid has really geared me to make those steps and giving me all the resources to move on and be confident in what I want to do.
I'm Kinley Keller, and I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I first heard of Mid from my high school. I went to Beale City High School, which is local to Mount Pleasant, and we had reps come to our school, and it really interested me in going to a school close to my home. Mid really sold me on coming here compared to other colleges because it was affordable, and I feel like I would have a more personable experience here, seeing more familiar faces compared to being at a bigger university and not seeing many familiar faces at all. The class sizes at Mid are really helpful. They're smaller than other bigger universities. The average class size here, I want to say, is around like 15 to 20-ish students, so not too big but not too small. Definitely helps you get to know your professor and your peers as well. Mid has really helped me along my way of becoming a student and enrolling in classes. The admissions representative was super helpful in finding a career path that I was interested in and getting to know the next steps. The student experience for me here at Mid is great so far. I really enjoy seeing people at the high tops out front at our student presenter services. Just talking with each other, it makes it feel more like comfortable seeing people actually engaging with each other, and it makes it feel more almost as if you're able to go up and talk to them and just start a conversation. Mentors are also super helpful here. I feel like Mid has prepared me for my later steps in life. My next step is to transfer to a four-year university. I'd recommend Mid to anyone who's looking for college. I feel like it's a very nice step, especially if you do want to go to a four-year university, but you also want to save money. Mid's a great transition college as well, and we have great transfer programs here. So it's definitely a good way to get your foot in the door, especially if you're kind of uncertain of what you want to do. Mid can help you find out what you really want to focus on in life.
Hi, my name is Caroline Cameron. I'm a student here at Mid-Michigan College. I'm studying business management and will be transferring to Northwood University this fall. As a high school student, I wanted out of town. I wanted to go to this big university. I wanted to do the whole thing. But as a college student now, looking back to when I was thinking about all those things, I think by coming to Mid-Michigan College, you can save a lot of time, a lot of money. You can come here, you can experiment, you can kind of get in different clubs, you can get into different classes at a lower rate and really figure out what you want to do. So the smaller classes help me learn a lot. I mean, most of my classes, I would say more than 50% were online, but the ones that I did take in person were way better being in a smaller class size because you can ask the professor questions. I think you can focus a lot better. I really like the online classes. I think they work better, especially if you're working full-time and have to be at work all the time. Those online classes are awesome. The teachers are usually really lenient and work with you on a lot of things, and so those online classes are amazing if you have many, many things going on. The Harrison campus has like 500 acres of land you can ride your bike on, you can take your dogs for a walk, you can go for a walk. I know there's disc golf. There's several things you can do back there, and that's what makes this campus so wonderful, I think. If you're on the fence of what you want to do, choose that smaller college and maybe even go talk to someone before you go. Talk to them about what you want to do. We got people here that you can talk to about those things, and they're really, really helpful in that way, especially if you are clueless of what you want to do. Coming to Mid-Michigan College has really been a really big benefit for me. I couldn't see myself going anywhere else. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to take that next step, and I think Mid has really geared me to make those steps and giving me all the resources to move on and be confident in what I want to do.
Welcome back to Warrior Courts. I'm here with Coach House. Coach, great win today. I thought the transition game worked really well for you guys today. Was that a focal point in your build-up?
Yep, always. Definitely try to create a lot of possessions when we play. They did a good job in the first half of kind of slowing the game down a little bit. We missed some shots that were good shots. We were moving the ball and getting good shots, but we missed a few of them. And that's going to happen sometimes when a team's sitting in a zone. And so it kind of slowed us down a little bit as far as, remember exactly what the score was, but we'll say like 20 to 14 or somewhere in there. And then I thought from there we started forcing some turnovers, which got us out in transition. I thought we had some guys that played really, really, really hard. Joe was our hard hat winner today, and I thought he hit the floor a few times, created some deflections, covered up some defensive breakdowns, and hustled around and did some good things. And there was a lot of guys. I think D-Trey did that. Mario did that. Drew did that, who, you're going to see here in a second. He made a great hard hedge, flies down, makes a steal, makes a great assist, and he had a really nice game too. So a lot of guys played well, and it's always, winning 17 in a row, sometimes you take it for granted a little bit, and I don't mean that, but like it's winning college basketball games is not very easy to do.
Right.
And so I'm still proud that we're able to, go out and execute a lot of things we want to do, defensively, offensively, share the ball, and we got a locker room of a great group of guys, and I'm looking forward to continuing to battle with these guys.
Yeah. So you mentioned Joe won the hard hat.
Yep.
It feels to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but I feel like between Joe, DeAndre Griffin, and Mario Johnson, those three have like a lock on the award, right? And James Wright, he
played great too tonight.
But like, I feel like those three, they got to have a lock on that hat, right?
Yeah. It's kind of varied. We've probably had 6 or 7 guys win it this year, maybe 5, 6 guys. But yeah, it seems to be that core that that makes a lot of those defensive deflection type plays, those offensive rebound type plays, the dive on the floor plays.
It's almost like your check line if this was hockey, right?
Yeah,
it's almost like we got to throw guys out there to beat them up a little bit.
Yeah, the hard hat means that they come to work, they bring their lunch pail, and they make those energy type of plays. So I'm proud of them for that.
Yeah. So road game up with Delta.
Yeah. And they played us really tough here. It's our closest game we've had in the conference. It's going to be a battle over there. It's a tough place to play. They have a talented group of guys, and we'll prepare and come back on Monday and get ready to go over to Saginaw on Wednesday. So.
Yep. And then we got our alternate home game at Kirtland next Saturday.
Yeah. So we seems like it's Kirtland every year, but
it does actually seem like that.
I think it falls on our gym availability, so we get to play at Mount Pleasant High School next week, and it just presents a different opportunity for us. And I work over there, so it's a special place to me. So it's kind of cool to play a game over there too. And hopefully it brings out a few more people that maybe haven't seen us play that might just check it out because we're over there. So another good crowd today. Appreciate the support from the people watching and the people that were here. These guys continue to work hard for them, and I'm proud of them.
Yeah. Well, who'd you bring with you? Who'd you bring with us over here?
So, hey, just the guy who embodies. You may not get the hard hat award every day in the game, but he embodies it every day at practice. Just a hardworking kid that wants the best for his teammates. He's very unselfish and enjoys being a part of other people's success and cheering them on. And then tonight when he got out there, thought he made some really nice plays. So just a great Laker, and I'm looking forward to giving him the opportunity to share some of his thoughts on tonight and the season with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to talking with him.
Yep.
Thanks, Coach, for your time.
Thanks a lot. Yep.
All right, step into the frame here, Drew.
All right.
All right, so I'm joined here now with Drew Kelsey. Drew, tell me about today's game. What was the game plan coming in, and how did you guys really execute that?
We just had to play our game, play fast, rebound. We just got to play hard, and that's our game. We're the toughest team in there day in and day out, and that's who we are.
Right on. So Coach mentioned that you might not play all the minutes that maybe you want to, but you're a good team player and all that. What do you do when you're on the sideline to keep yourself ready, to make sure that when you do come into the game, you're rocking and rolling, you're ready to go?
Just staying engaged in the plays and everything like that. Just cheering on the team, keeps you going.
And then I'll give you an easy one here. So basketball obviously been a big part of your life. How did this journey start, and what does it mean to you?
Oh, start at mid?
Just basketball in general.
Basketball in general.
Where'd you fall in love with it?
I really didn't fall in love with it until middle schoolish, and that's when I started taking it real seriously. I live around here, so I just came to Maury day in, day out, and just practice.
So did you watch a lot of Lakers game then before you joined?
I did not.
All right, well, tell me, last question for you. What's the mid culture been like for you this year?
I mean, it's amazing. It's a brotherhood out here. I mean, we want each other to be successful, whether it's whoever it is on any given day basis, whether it's D-Trey, Mario, any of those guys. Whoever, we have many guys that can perform well. And
absolutely.
Just keep that culture going.
Well, it's great talking to you, Drew.
Great talking to you.
Thanks for joining me. That's it for me today. I'm Nick Toner. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV Sports Network. Both teams win again. Both teams extend their winning streak to 17. We'll see you next Saturday at Mount Pleasant High School as they face Kirtland.